Someone will just have to keep track because I'm not going to remember. Oh, but wait, no, I'll remember.
I mean, I'll remember because I listened to the episodes like 5 times.
You have no choice but to remember, honestly.
Yeah. Welcome back to Riverdeep, the podcast where we get deep into Riverdale. I'm Emily.
I'm Abby. Hello.
And we're back. We're refreshed.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about episode 5 and 6 of season 1 today.
Emily, I saw you tweeted and you said you stand by the fact that season 1 is the most boring season.
I don't know if it's the most boring. I guess I'll see when we get to season 5.
Right.
But that's the only other contender. Mm-hmm. But episode 6, I was bored. I'm sorry. I really was.
No, I had to take some breaks during episode 6 where I'm just like, wow, this is kind of torturous. It was just like...
Yeah, it was honestly just like regular teen drama stuff, and also the parents were involved in a lot of it, so I was just like, I don't really care.
This is what I imagine like Glee fans during season 1 watching all the fucking old people drama felt like.
It felt like that. It felt like when Glee would focus on Will and Emma.
Yeah.
Like, nobody wants this.
I'm not eating this. I don't want this soup, bro. Like, they're forcing me to eat it, and I'm like, it felt like it was like a world building filler episodes to like set up for later, but like unfortunately it had a lot to do with the parents, and like this episode just made me hate every parent but fucking Mr. Keller and fucking Fred.
Yeah.
I was just like every single, like each kid except for like 2 of them have terrible parents.
No, literally. This episode was like, both these episodes were like all the parents competing to see who could be the worst.
No, yeah, I don't know who's first. I don't know. Actually, no, yeah, I don't know who's first. Actually, I don't know. I thought I had an answer, but I don't.
They're all bad in different ways.
Yeah, oh my God. It was just like, whoa.
Terrible.
It felt very ABC Family teen drama. It wasn't wacky enough. Like, I barely got any good, like, quotes. I was like, what the fuck?
I got, like, no fucking quotes, especially from episode 6. Like, I was watching this episode and I was like, I come to Riverdale for insanity, and there is not enough insanity in this episode.
At all. Like, this is not, like, for the first 4 episodes, it didn't have this tone. Like, there were serious moments, yeah, but, like, then you'd have Cheryl or Veronica say something, like, wacky. But, like, they had, like, no crazy lines, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I was actually, like, kind of pissed off. I was like, no.
You see what I mean?
Like, this is actually, like, 2 thumbs down. Like, I'm not hungry right now. I wasn't hungry at all. I was like...
I mean, maybe it's because Cheryl wasn't in episode 6. Is that why it wasn't insane?
Maybe, but like also like it still feels like, oh my God, was she not in episode 6 at all?
No, not at all.
Okay,
she was absent.
Something felt like it was missing, and I didn't know what it was, but it was her. That's what it was.
Yeah. Also, like, Kevin also has a lot of crazy lines, and he didn't do much in episode 6 either.
Yeah, like these, and again, another thing, they can't have an episode without an event. Every episode, it's an event, and I was like, oh, you guys are pissing me off real bad. Y'all are pissing me, because I was like, okay, like, was episode 5's event was the fucking funeral, or the memorial for Jason, and then episode 6's event was the fucking talent show, I guess. Like, what the fuck? Can y'all chill?
This is a busy-ass town. There's always something happening in this town. Like,
something always happening, and honestly, frankly, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the events. Because it feels like they're like, what event should we put so that someone else can do something else while the event is going on? That's literally what it feels like. Like,
so we can, like, intersplice the scenes together.
They love intersplicing scenes together. And they love, like, a short, like, literally, like, there's so many like scenes that are literally just 30 seconds, and I'm just like, is this normal? Is it just me? Is it...
Riverdale is very... That's such a thing with Riverdale. There's like 100 scenes per episode. They're all so short. Like, all of the scenes are like under a minute long. It's crazy.
It's like it's becomes hard for me to then like write my notes for the episode, because I'm just like, I'm writing my notes in the order that shit happens, but like something happens with like Fred, and then it's like a 30-second thingy, and then they go to somewhere else, and then 30 seconds later they're back at Fred. I'm like, okay, but I started my new note on something else, so now I just have to make like bigger sections, and they're making it hard for... I'm just like, what the fuck? What was the point of this actual scene? Like, what did we gain here? I guess these are not my favorite episodes. Like, even though like the lore...
We're hating on these episodes.
No, like the lore
already.
The lore was good. Like the Polly Pocket tea, the Jason tea was very good. Like that was okay. I give you your 10s for that. But everything else, like I was just like, like, okay, like you guys are pissing me off like a real bad. So I guess these episodes didn't leave that much of a mark on me, other than the fact that we saw Polly Pocket for the first time. That's...
And we also saw, like, episode 5 was a good Cheryl episode, I guess. Yeah. But there wasn't really anything else going on.
And the only thing that I liked was the, not juxtaposition, because they're not, like, opposites, but the parallels between the cousins of Betty and Cheryl both being in broken homes right now because Jason's dead, Polly's in an institution, and how they have to like deal with their parents' abusive tendencies, and how they're kind of like alone in that because they don't have a sibling anymore to like confide in, and they're basically facing the brunt of all this fucking bullshit because their parents are fucking insane. And I was like, whoa, like they're probably like so fucking lonely, and they probably feel so fucking guilty, especially Cheryl feels so much guilt right now because her parents are making sure that she feels that, oh, it's your fucking fault that he's gone. You fucking rode him to his death. And mind you, we're not even going to talk about the mind you action. I'm not going to finish that sentence. And then you have Betty, who's being fucking gaslit and lied to by Hal, and her mom, whose name I can never fucking remember. What's her fucking name? Alice, yeah. Just not a really memorable name. Like, they need to work on that. But fucking Alice... I was like, whoa, this is big. These are parallels between the two of them. But at least Betty has, like, Jughead consistently. And, like, Cheryl's just grasping at anybody. And the anybody here is Veronica. Shawty's so lonely. And I feel like this is one of those episodes where you're just like, ugh, why? You're like, well, before these episodes, you're like, oh, why is Cheryl a bitch? And you're like, oh, like, her brother died. Yeah, okay. But then you really get to see, like, oh, her parents are fucking evil, too.
It's like, actually, Cheryl can do whatever she wants, and I understand.
Like, yeah.
Like, seriously.
Like, her and Betty, yeah, they can get away with a lot. I'm letting them slide with quite a bit, not everything, but just enough where it's just like, oh, like I understand.
Yeah, I know. So that being said, I actually have a few things that I want to talk about before we get into the episodes, because last week I wanted to mention them, but then we got distracted because that thing happened last week.
Which
it was like the only thing on our mind.
And it keeps getting worse. Somehow.
It's exactly a week later, and it keeps getting worse.
Bye, Jimmy Kimmel. Well, we're next. I don't know what to fucking say. Like, I don't know. I just don't know.
We can't state facts.
No, you can't state facts. You can't say anything. It's what did you want to say? I can't.
Yeah, to all of the MAGA people listening to this podcast, we're gonna get in trouble.
You're not welcome here. This is not the place for you. It's not safe.
Not a single person. Not a single person.
Not one. Thank God. Thank you.
That's why we have Riverdale for escapism, I guess. Riverdale isn't so bad, is it?
It's not so bad,
now.
but it's fucking distracting you.
Or like being like living in the town of Riverdale sounds terrible, but then I'm like, I don't know,
like low key,
maybe it wouldn't be that bad right now.
It wouldn't. I'd go live there. You know, I actually wonder, where do you think they lie on it? Like, do you think that Riverdale is like mostly like?
Yeah, I've thought about that, because I actually do think it's like pretty progressive, because they don't really have any. Like, no one is, like, homophobic or racist, really. Like, who is... And if they are, like, in episode 3, like, Chuck was, like, super misogynistic, but, like, he was the villain for it, right? And then Hiram does a lot of things that are, like, basically fascist, and he's the villain. So, it does feel like they're pretty liberal, and even though it's a small town.
The only note that we have, not note, but the only thing that we know is that Mayor McCoy had like a problem getting elected, but like she did get elected, so that says something.
But that also, like, does it really matter though? Like, even in liberal places, that would happen.
That's also true. The racist is gonna racist.
But yeah, she did still get elected.
And she did still get. I feel like they're part of the Yeah, I think Riverdale is woke.
It is. It's like relatively
for a small town. Yeah.
I mean, if it's in the New England area,
like low-key, like I feel like if Archie heard everything that was going on, he'd be so mad right now. Like I feel like he'd be like really livid. Like I feel like he'd be making like, and then everybody be like, Archie, like what? Like you're from a small town. Like what do you do? And he'd be like, this stuff matters. I gotta do something.
I have to save Riverdale. That's like his whole character.
Ronnie, second. We can't just stop. This is important.
We have to do something.
When I fought a bear that one time, when Ronnie's dad sent me to jail and then I escaped, I thought, how can I fix the world? This is how. They can't take our rights. This is wrong. This is wrong. Fuck yeah, Archie.
We have to stand for something.
Yeah. Okay, what did you want to talk about? Sorry.
But speaking of that, I learned that Riverdale is actually a real city.
Okay.
We were having the debate of where we thought Riverdale was.
Right.
Riverdale is an actual city in New York, apparently. It is an actual city in upstate New York. Now, does that mean that Riverdale in the show is supposed to be that real place? I don't think so, because I would venture to say real Riverdale is probably not like the one we see in the show. I still like to believe that it's just kind of like its own entity, but I do want it on record that I'm aware that Riverdale is a real place.
And didn't somebody say, like, it was like they have like proof, like the show says it's in New York but also somewhere else? Somebody posted.
Yeah. So there's a season 4 promo shoot where all the characters are sitting in the student lounge and there's a flag behind them that says Vermont. I don't know if that necessarily means that they're in Vermont, but it's a good clue. Then in season 6, there's a screenshot that my friend sent me and it says Riverdale, New York. So I guess it's canon that it is in New York, but
I don't even...
It's also very Riverdale for it to be both.
No, like, it depends on, like, the day. And I also feel like...
Yeah.
I don't know what I feel like. I feel like this is one of those things where Roberto was like, put Vermont. Put New York. Let's confuse them. Are they in the 60s or not? Oh. Like
100%, that's what it is.
You know, like, sometimes there are like continuity errors that are like, oh, like it was dead ass like a mistake. I feel like they purposely mix shit up just to fuck with people. Let's just keep them confused purposely. Why not?
Like, they don't care. They're just like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, like it literally doesn't matter.
This is a fantasy world. Okay, yeah. So I just wanted to say that, and also I have a friend. Shout out to my friend Emily. Her name's Emily, who I actually met. I met her at a convention where she was cosplaying Cheryl.
Oh, sweet.
So shout out to her. But she sent me.
Is she a redhead by any chance?
She dyes her hair red. Okay. It's not natural.
Okay.
Or she did at the time.
Okay.
She dyed it red at the time. She sent me a message and she was like talking about how we were saying that Veronica's references are like so outdated. And she brought up the idea that like maybe that's reference to the comics because the comics are from the 40s. So maybe like Veronica's references are supposed to be like comic accurate.
Right. Potentially.
I don't think that's necessarily true, but I appreciate the observation. I didn't think about that. I did not think about that.
No, that's the word. That's really like high level thinking. Another thought could be maybe, and this is a secret third option. I don't even think you gave 2, but this is a secret third option. Maybe Veronica's special interest is, what the fuck does she reference? Like TV shows and like movies and shit?
Like old movies and stuff.
Maybe that's one of her just passions in life, is to just really like can you imagine like Veronica with like back in the day when she was younger and like, I don't fucking know. Maybe she was homeschooled and spent a lot of time watching movies. And like, she became...
Where would she have gotten into that? Like, were her parents watching old movies with her? I doubt it.
I don't fucking know. Honestly, I'm just trying to pull something together real quick, but I can't. I think it's funnier to just believe that I don't know. And you know what?
They just wanted her to reference whatever they wanted her to reference.
Exactly. And it's like a 60-year-old man writing it. He's like, back in my day, when I used to love this movie, Casablanca. Or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it gives. This is like when the Glee Club, they only like sing 80s songs, and it's like these kids were born in like can we touch, I don't know, the thousands? Can we even sing a 90s song? They're fucking singing Journey for the 80s. Like the 80s songs are the highest years of songs that they sing in Glee. The 80s, can you imagine?
Not surprising.
At all.
They fucking loved classic rock.
They loved classic rock. Classic rock, like, I know a good... The only reason I know a lot of classic rock is because of the show, but damn, like, we can do something else. We can switch it up a little bit. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. That's whatever.
I think that's it. That's... Also, my other friend, shout out to my friend Brittany, pointed out that a gay moment that Cheryl had in episode 4 was when they were watching the movie and Veronica and Kevin were both talking about how cute James Dean is. Cheryl did not have a thing to say about James Dean. She just brought up Jason.
No, because I feel like that's the thing with proof sometimes. Proof sometimes, it doesn't have to be said. It can be what's not said.
Exactly.
And I think
there you go.
I think James Dean is cute. I don't fucking know what that man looks like, but I think he was...
Yeah, he was a really handsome guy.
Yeah.
He was also allegedly gay.
That's what they were saying.
Yeah.
Do you know that show Hollywood, that like short series on Netflix?
Yeah, the Ryan Murphy show. Yeah.
I don't know. Apparently people hated it, but I don't know. I loved it. Sorry.
I didn't see it. I didn't watch it, but I'm aware of it.
It was tea. I don't know. David Corn Sweat was in it? Yeah. He was lovely in that. I didn't realize it was him until later on. I loved him in Superman. Sweet guy.
Wasn't he gay in Hollywood?
I believe so, and I think he was a James Dean character. That's why I brought it up.
Oh,
I think he's,
okay.
I think he was based on like James Dean or somebody else. One of those old or something. I don't know.
Well, James Dean he died in 1955, and then season 7 of Riverdale takes place in 1955, like right after James Dean dies, and there's a lot of James Dean references in season 7. So
like, oh man,
that becomes a big thing.
Miss James Dean. I love that. Like, I love how, like, in shows, they just use pop culture that's already exists. Because you can get, like, really meta with it, because technically the actors exist in the world because they're using celebrities.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's always so confusing. It's like, oh, like, Veronica is constantly referencing, like, Beyonce, and it's like, oh, Beyonce, like, exists in Riverdale world. You know?
Did anybody go to Cowboy Carter? Did they go to Renaissance Tour? I don't know. She keeps calling Beyonce Bae. I don't know. Do people do that? Am I the weird one? Am I the one who's off?
I don't know. I've never heard anybody call her. I've only heard people call her by her full name. People just say Beyonce.
Or like Beyonce, B. Like, yeah. Bae, where is she getting this? Can you be the J to my Bae? And I was like, first of all, if anything, Archie is Beyonce and you're Jay-Z. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, this is his performance. Like,
true.
Everybody came to see him. Like, everybody came to see Beyonce, and Jay-Z's just a piece on the side. He comes out to do Deja Vu, Crazy in Love, and then he leaves.
Right.
And maybe he does, you know, a song or two while she does like a little quick change. Mm-hmm. That's it. Anyways, that's just one of the qualms I had. Once again, like, what are you saying? Anyways.
That reference was crazy.
I mean, I can't go
I think that's all I have to say. Do you think that we should talk about that clip of Madelaine Petsch that's been on Twitter going viral? Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
Are we keeping up to date on topical Riverdale things? That clip, she went on, do you know they call her Daddy podcast?
Oh my god, yes. And I thought that she was going on with Lily and Cammy. Because I thought I saw 3 hands. Yeah. And then I was like, oh wait, I think Call Me Daddy has like 2 hosts. So it's probably just her and the 2 hosts.
It's 1 host, but yeah, that picture was confusing.
Yeah. So I was like,
why did you post a picture of all 3 of them? I don't know. Whatever.
So then what happened?
Okay, so basically she went on this podcast. I didn't listen to the whole thing because honestly, I don't really like that podcast. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've heard like a lot of things about Call Me Daddy. Like they're like
it makes me uncomfortable because it's like so personal. Like, and I understand that people know what they're signing up for when they go on it, but I'm like, I don't really care about these celebrities' like personal dating lives. Like that's what they talk about is like dating and sex and stuff. And I'm just like, I honestly don't really care. I'm always like, that's none of my business.
Right. No. Because I feel like there should be a line, you know?
Right.
I feel like for the fans and for the celebrity themselves, like there should be a boundary of like, not like you're a product, but like, you know, it's like for your own good and for mine. Because I don't need to know all this. It's weird.
Right. It's one thing if you're interviewing like your friends or something and you're just like giving people advice or whatever. But yeah, it's just like odd to me. Anyway, so she went on the Call Her Daddy podcast and she was like, I need to clear up a rumor about Riverdale. And she basically just said, I never hooked up with anybody on the show. She said there was some article recently, which I did not know about this. It only recently came to my attention. Okay, all of the Riverdale casts are like booked and busy right now. Madelaine is coming out with a movie. That's why she's doing this press tour. KJ just had a new movie. Everybody's doing press right now. So KJ did this interview and he said that basically when he got on to Riverdale, he was like a virgin. And then he quote unquote said like, then everybody had sex with each other and then it was awkward on set. Now, he was clearly just talking about himself and some other people. So I guess Madelaine felt the need to clarify, like, I'm not included in that. Like, don't include me in that because I did not do that. But I just thought it was so funny because she was like so adamant, like, I did not fuck anyone on that show. Like, she was like angry about it. She was like, I didn't touch anyone with a 10-foot pole. Don't get it twisted. And I was like, I didn't even know that this was like a rumor. Like, I had no idea that there was a rumor that the Riverdale cast were all fucking each other. Like, this isn't like, Glee. All, this is not Glee.
Wrong cast. Exactly. Wrong cast. And the Glee cast will adamantly tell you, yes, they did actually hook up with everyone. They'll be like, yeah, we did that shit. You ask them, who haven't you kissed? They say, it's crickets. They can't even think of one person. It's like, let's actually, what's going, it reminds me of that thing about no sex on set, like no no hooking up on set, like because apparently that's such a problem in season 1 with people hooking up in their trailers.
Yeah.
That they're like, oh, whatever. But apparently that's like cap, but like,
they were horny.
no, yeah, but you think about it, you put a bunch of like people around the same age group, they're like young, broke, hungry,
hot,
like,
yeah.
It's like, yeah, like it's gonna happen. It's literally one of the most fascinating things to me. It's like, there's a quote in Naya's book where she's like, how her and Corey had never hooked up, and he was asking her like, he was asking her after, this is while they're on tour, and they had everybody was like, it was Kevin's birthday, and they did this thing called mouse to piece, whatever, like a talent show type shit, and like Heather and Naya danced in their panties, whatever, because they were that kind of cast, quote, that kind of cast, where they were really comfortable being naked around each other. Like, I'm not even kidding. Find your sources. But literally it was like, they'd be on tour and the girls would be like literally topless, no bra, and the guys would come in and be like, oh, can I borrow a charger? Like, boobies everywhere, and they didn't give a fuck. But anyways, you probably already know this, so I don't know why I'm explaining this to you, but I guess
for the listeners,
yeah. For the listeners. So then in her book, she's like, basically like, yo, after that whole whatever talent show thingy, her and Corey was smoking a cig on the balcony, and then he was like, you know, why have we like hooked up? And she was like, I don't know, Corey, I just don't see you that way. And he's like, but we've never even kissed. And then she pecked him on the lips, and that was like the furthest that they ever got. And she's like,
that's my brother.
You know, literally, she's like, that's literally my brother. She was like, me and Corey had a very brotherly and sisterly relationship, which is rare in a cast that had the bed hopping skills of bunnies, and like the like it was like a bed hopping skills of
like the sex drive of bunnies, I think.
Yes, the sex drive of bunnies, like, and the bed hopping skills of a polygamous cult, and like.
Oh my god.
It's just the concept of all these. So it's very funny to me because because I'm pretty sure Amber's the same way, where she's like, I did not hook up with anybody on that set.
Yes.
Like, that wasn't me. Like, I didn't kiss well, you can't even say that you didn't kiss anybody. But yeah. So I get Madelaine, but also I kind of would have fed into it. Like, if I was an actor and like I know I didn't hook up with anybody I'd be like, yeah, like we all did, because I'm fucking messy.
I would too. That's hilarious.
Like, that's so funny.
But she was like, no, I like don't, you know, hook up with coworkers. Like, she's like, it's a rule that I don't like mix business with which like is understandable.
That's true.
But I was just like, wow, I didn't know this was like a thing, because as far as I know, it's like, yeah, there were people that like we know for sure hooked up because there were like people who actually dated.
No, yeah.
But apart from that, I was like, I never once had any suspicions that anyone was like hooking up.
Yeah, neither did I. I thought that they were just like what you said, like they're all like in long-term relationships and this, that, and the third. Like, they just hooked up with the person that they were like with. But like intermingling, like it didn't give that to me. I
mean, I think it's referring to like the core 4 plus, so like KJ, Cammy, Lily, Cole, and Charles Melton, who plays Reggie. I think it was like that group of people who were all involved with each other. Not all involved with each other, but like
in a way.
Yeah.
And yes.
I don't know what happened. KJ was clearly talking about someone.
And it could have
anyway.
The reality is that it could have been a background character.
Yeah, it could have been like a smaller character or something.
It could have been camera number 4. Who knows? Like, you really have no idea.
It's true. It's true.
Crew. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
People don't talk about the crew.
Madelaine set the record straight, I guess.
She set it straight. Did Riverdale, the Riverdale fans, was there like did people like ship a lot, like between castmates who weren't together?
Like the actors?
Yeah, the actors.
I don't want to like offend anyone. People were crazy about Cole and Lily. Sprouse Heart was their ship name.
Sprouse Heart.
Yeah.
I hate it.
I feel like people who shipped Bughead also like loved Cole and Lily.
That makes sense. Like, that seems like the tunnel that one would go down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which is fine, but
don't people ship fucking Madelaine and fucking
and Vanessa?
Yeah, don't they ship them too?
Yeah. Well, the thing about that is that they play into it.
No, yeah, I know for sure they play into that shit.
They have fun with that shit. They have so much fun with that shit.
That's actually funny. I think it's like, that's the type of shit that I would do.
I loved that because it was refreshing that they weren't like creeped out by it. You know what I mean?
Because that,
like, they weren't like, ew guys, why would you ship us together?
Because it happens where like it gets to a point where it's just like, okay, like never mind, and then you can understand like why someone's like, I'm gonna distance myself because every
like Fifth Harmony.
Yeah, like Fifth Harmony.
Fifth Harmony
like,
girlies. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. But I think it's very I like it when it also like it goes like we're just playing into it. Like they're fun. And honestly, like Madelaine is raising Vanessa's kid at this point. Like they just like, from what I remember, like she had more pictures with that baby up than Vanessa had. Just that baby on her.
Well, the thing is, in the finale of spoiler for the series finale of Riverdale, they literally used Vanessa's actual son.
I was gagged.
To be Cheryl and Tony's kid.
I was gagged.
And like 100% Vanessa Morgan did that. Like, you know, she was like, hell yeah, I want my actual son to be our kid in the show.
No, yeah.
Which is just them playing into it, because now it's like whenever I see a picture of Vanessa and her son, I'm like, that's Tony.
That's literally
and Cheryl's son. Like, what do you mean?
That's Tony's child. Yeah.
So
it's beautiful. That's great.
They really play into it. They gave so much to us.
They're so kind. They're so beautiful. They're so gracious. You know, like, wow, that's beautiful. In a way, they remind me of Heya in that sense.
Yes. Yeah.
But I actually think they did have a little falling out. But then they got back then they became friends again. So
the timeline is a little bit different because, I mean, we'll talk about this more when Tony gets introduced, but like Madelaine and Vanessa were friends before Vanessa was even on the show.
Yes.
Like, that's why she got on the show in the first place. But yeah.
Wait, didn't they meet like at auditions or something? Did I meet that up?
Yeah, an audition for like something else like years before.
Okay.
And then Vanessa auditioned for Tony and Madelaine was like, you have to hire her.
No, she's real. Like,
basically.
She's actually like fucking real. Like, that's beautiful. We need somebody in the room for you. Like, who's gonna be in the room when it happens. I want to be in the room where it happens.
I actually think Vanessa originally auditioned for Josie. I could be wrong. Mm-hmm. And then didn't get it, obviously. And then like auditioned again for Tony. Anyway, that's all I have to say. That's the update of Riverdale cast goings on.
That's beautiful. Thank you for updating. Thank you for updating me.
Yeah, honestly, I normally don't pay attention to like the cast stuff. I really don't care that much, but it was because she specifically was talking about Riverdale.
Mm-hmm. I think people were dying for us to address it. So
they really were. They wanted to know our thoughts.
We literally got like messaged, oh my god, talk about this. We got emails, things on the message board, on the Patreon that we don't have. It was a lot. So we had no choice but to, speak on it. And I'm glad we did.
It was our duty.
Yeah. Well,
damn, we've been talking for 30 minutes already.
Okay, let's get into these episodes. Okay.
Fuck. Okay, so episode 5 is called Heart of Darkness, which is a novel from 1899, but then it was made into a movie in 1993, and it doesn't really have anything to do with the plot of the episode. It's just about a sailor tells his listeners the story of his assignment as steamer captain for a Belgian company in the African... I don't understand what that has to do.
Okay.
Whatever.
Flop title, once again. Okay, strange.
Flop title. The title for episode 6 is better, I think. But, okay, my first note just says, let's go Cheryl-centric episode.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
My second note says, Archie seems like he's not into music since Grundy. But then I guess that kind of got fixed in episode 6.
Yeah, like...
But, he's, like, punching his punching bag, and Fred's like, what are you doing, Archie?
He's like...
And he's like, I gotta get in shape for football.
For football. Yeah, I'm just really trying to focus on football, Dad.
This episode was really, like, football focused.
Yeah, a lot of football, don't care, but whatever, I guess. Whatever, who cares?
Mm-hmm.
My first note was... weird ass dream, what the hell? And then the second note was, what cunty sleepwear Cheryl has on. I find it very funny. I mean, something that threw me off the most about that whole sequence was that Cheryl didn't get under the covers, and that really bothers me. Like, I can't sleep without getting under, like, something. Just like...
I was under the impression that she didn't mean to fall asleep. She was just, like, hanging out, because she was fully in her clothes.
That was clothes? I thought that was
She was just, like, hanging out in Jason's room, and she felt... Are you talking about the dream outfit that she was wearing?
I'm talking about
the outfit that she was wearing when she woke up.
When she woke up and she fell asleep.
Oh.
And because her mom was like, you can't keep sleeping in Jason's bed. And I was like, oh, back off from my sister.
I thought she was just wearing her regular clothes because she just like fell asleep and she didn't mean to.
I thought
she was wearing a brooch, and I was like, why the fuck would you wear a brooch to go to sleep?
I was like, that's why I was like confused. I was like, oh, like what a cunty like outfit to go to bed. I was like,
I mean, she would. To be fair, she would.
She had like a robe.
She always has like really fancy sleepwear.
She had a robe on. I was like, oh, okay, like that's what's fucking happening. That's beautiful. I'm glad for you, Cheryl. But I think even when I fall asleep, like I still like I finagle away to get something on me. That has nothing to do with it. That's not important. I just thought it was funny. Fuck Cheryl's fuck ass mom. Because she, first of all, rewind. Jughead's doing his intro. He's talking about the fucking Clintworth, whatever the fuck the place hit. Thornthrob. What's the name of their Thornhill or whatever. She's talking about Thornhill.
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 Throb.
Throb.
Thornhill, yes,
Thornhill.
Thornhill.
Thornhill. And they have a graveyard.
Because they have to have names for they have a name for their house, the Blossoms. They call it Thornhill.
Thornhill, it's a massive house, and they have a graveyard on their property. And I'm like, is that legal? Is it legal to bury that many family members? I'm like that's gotta be illegal. How's that?
I guess they probably have to have a permit for it.
That can't be right.
But who knows?
Who knows? That's one of the other things. I'm like, I'd be creeped out, like, if, we had every single person from the fucking 1765 buried in my backyard.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's why they act
that's
like
so
that.
Creepy.
That's why they act like that. Weird-ass mom, okay? First of all...
You're right.
She told Cheryl, you can't write this eulogy, bitch. You got him killed. It crumbles up the paper. I was like, oh my god. I forgot that this was happening. I didn't know this was happening. I didn't know this was fucking going on. And I was like, this is gonna be a tough episode.
Actually insane. She has no fucking reason to be so upset with Cheryl. Like, it's ridiculous.
I didn't like it.
It's not even like, oh, I understand you lost your son and so you're like lashing out. No. It is completely nonsensical.
And that's how they open up the thing. And then we get to, I wrote down, take a shot. Archie has no shirt on, so you need another shot.
If you're playing a drinking game,
get your wicked absolute vodka ready.
The way I want to buy that, like, seriously. Like,
what is actually going on?
Low-key just to have it.
What is it? No, to have, and I'm like wondering, is it like a slip-on that, like, or is it the bottom?
It looks like it's like a sleeve.
It looks like a sleeve
thing.
So it's just like, okay, I'm just wondering. And then they had a wicked Takis today, and I'm like,
they're doing everything wicked.
They're doing
like,
everything.
They had I saw toothbrushes.
They're doing everything but what makes sense. And I don't know if you saw my tweet, but if they were real, if the marketing team was real, they would partner up with a hair braiding company, with a braiding hair company, you know what I'm saying, that sells braiding hair, and it'd be wicked.
That would be so
hair.
smart.
Like look at that bust down that Elphaba has. Like, it's like the micro braids are down to her ass. Like, I don't know who's doing her braids in the woods, but it'd be so genius. And y'all are not thinking ahead. Y'all are not thinking for real.
She's using magic to do her braids.
I like to imagine, like, she has, like, squirrels helping her.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't know if anybody else noticed, but she gets her hair done sometime between this movie, because towards the start it seems that she has like bigger braids, like bigger sections, which means
really,
so at some point she got her hair done in the middle of the movie.
That's so funny.
It's micro braids, and it would have taken like 2 days to do them. It's like in the middle of this revolution, she's like, I have to get my hair done. Okay, sorry, I just need to say that. My apologies. 9 more weeks.
No, it's funny.
Okay, but yeah, Archie's stressed AF, and I feel bad for the guy, but like,
he was just like, now I'm focusing on football, and I was like, I don't give a fuck about football. Like, I literally care about Archie's music more than I care about football, and I don't care about his music either.
Like,
yeah.
Oh my god, like, I'm gonna be honest, I almost skip past, like, every song, but I was like, oh, they love to intersplice, I had to stay seated. But again, like, I don't...
Yeah, there was important plot points.
Like, I don't give a fuck about his music, no shade, but like, I also, like, give a fuck about him giving a fuck about the music, Like, come back home. So what happens next is, I have OMG, a black boy. Trevor and Betty.
Oh, Trev,
come to find out, Betty's using the
we never see him again.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I wrote down.
He's also Val's brother. I don't know if they said that, but he's Valerie's brother.
I do know that. Wow. Well, great knowing you. I fucking guess. We'll never see you again.
Right. I just have a note that says, how does Kevin remember the entire murder board? So at the end of episode 4, the murder board got destroyed, and now at the beginning of this episode, Kevin is setting it up in the blue and gold office because they're all investigating it. And it's like, how did he remember all of that stuff?
He's got photographic memory.
This is why you shouldn't keep your murder board in your house, Sheriff Keller. Like, what are you doing?
No, what are you actually doing? Like, you're compromising the whole investigation. Like, I'm glad you got fucking robbed, because why wasn't this in the office of the fucking, what do they call, what was the place called? What is it? Police station. The station. They should have kept that shit at the fucking station. Like, what are we doing here?
Right.
But yeah, Kevin's putting that shit on the board, and maybe he has photographic memory, I guess.
Because now we're as teens trying to solve this mystery.
And sometimes, like, I have to remember, like, okay, they're teens, they're gonna do dumb shit. And it's just, like, for example, like, this is fast-forwarding a little bit, but when Betty, like, brings up to her parents, I think you killed Jason, I'm like, why are you giving them all your juice, girl? Like, can you relax? Like, you can't tell them your cards. You can't show them all your cards, girl. You're telling them everything. Like, what? Also, if you think they killed Jason, they might get your ass too. They already put Polly Pocket in the institution. We'll get to that soon.
It's true.
But yes, what were we just talking about? Oh, Kevin.
Just
Kevin. Yes, that's where.
Yeah, Kevin with the murder board.
Yeah.
I just have a note that says, "Why is Fred's makeup so visible in this scene?" There's like a scene between Fred and Hermione at the diner, and all I could pay attention to was the fact that like Luke Perry's makeup was so like I was like they really overdid his makeup because it was so noticeable to me. I don't know why. Maybe it was the lighting.
It's one of my peeves is like when like the makeup is like really, really strong on someone, or like when it doesn't like match. Thank God I didn't notice.
I agree. Cheryl's makeup was really strong in the dream sequence, the opening. Mm-hmm. I was like,
but maybe it's like,
sorry, but her makeup actually looked bad. It like bothered me. But maybe that was on purpose.
It was like, yeah, it was like distortion. Ooh, like, oh, only a dream Cheryl could have like a like bad makeup.
Because it didn't look like that any other time, to be fair.
We can work with this. We can say it was an artistic decision by Roberto. I know he had something really big planned. But yeah, they have this board up and fucking Trev comes in and then like everybody's like, oh, you're going on a date with Trev? And she's like, I'm only using him to get more information about Jason. And she gets the fucking information. He sings like a fucking bird. He tells her everything. They have this. Do you think that there are any other places other than fucking the chocolate fucking shop? Can y'all go on a date somewhere? And this...
There canonically is a Italian restaurant later on in the show.
Breadsticks?
But they only go there a few times. Yeah, breadsticks. No, it's called like Papa Cucinas or something like that. I don't know. Mm-mm. Like some Italian name.
I don't want
Right, I'd rather go to Pop's.
They're at fucking Pop's and he gives her details and he's basically like, Jason was acting mad weird and he was selling drugs and he was acting weird about Polly, and he was selling drugs.
And they were on the water polo team together.
Oh, yeah, and I was gonna...
Because apparently Jason was also on the water polo team.
Which I want to look up if that's possible. Do football and water polo run at the same time? Because if so, that'd be kind of hard, Jason. I don't know if I believe that you were on both teams.
Right. Water polo must be in, like, the spring. Right?
Maybe.
Unless it's, like, an indoor pool.
The only time I've ever cared about water polo was for the Olympics. And even then, it was just like, oh, did we win water polo? One more for us. Ha 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 ha. And that's it. That's really fucking it.
Yeah, same.
But I think it's cute that...
Yeah, they were cute.
They were cute for the 5 seconds that they had something, even though it was nothing. And it almost feels like...
R.I.P. Trev.
Yeah, he's out. Like, see you later. Thanks for pushing this forward, I guess. I really have nothing... Like, what am I supposed to do with these episodes, really?
No, I agree. We're hating on these episodes, guys.
I'm sorry, but like let's really like... whatever.
I feel like we're approaching the mid-season. Right. Like it's kind of the middle of the season now. It's kind of like getting a little bit dragged out, I guess. There's just not enough crazy shit happening. They're only following the one murder storyline. And so it's like, okay, there's only so much you could do with that, you know?
It's like, again, like I was complaining about the way they speak and how wacky it is, and now I'm really missing it.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. I was like, I had like one notable line in this episode.
I have like a couple, and it's just like only because like it was like, oh, like you spilled. It wasn't even like, oh, like that's weird.
Right.
The only thing I have for this episode really is how's PG life? And then everybody's like, what? And she's like, post Grundy, and she's like, too soon. I'm like, Veronica. Oh my god, girl. He's fucking like,
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the next scene in the episode. I was like, Veronica really needs to stop cracking jokes about Grundy. She makes like 2 fucking jokes about Grundy. And I'm like, Veronica. Oh, she also says, Archie talks about, so they're all like hanging out on the bleachers, the core 4. And the 4 core plus Kevin. And like Archie talks about how he's like focusing on football now because he wants to be the captain of the team because it's between him and Reggie. And Veronica says, oh, you're back to being boring. And I was like, honestly, she's right.
No, like she's like right, but like also like damn, like he went through it a little bit. Like, can you like back off him? Like,
right?
Damn. And fucking before that, Fred comes in to ask the mom, shawty, Hermione for a fucking date or whatever, and I was like, are y'all like? I mean, to be fair, you did just go on a date, but like, aren't you guys married? Well, not him, he's separated, but she literally like Hiram might be in jail, and I feel like people aren't scared of Hiram enough. He just because like I don't know, like I would not be. He's like, I don't know, Fred.
Yeah.
I don't know, Fred. I don't know.
I know, like, he should be more scared.
He should be fucking more scared. But whatever, she played him like a fiddle. She was like, no, 2 thumbs down. But also later it's like, actually, I want you. It's like,
Yeah, she was really giving mixed signals.
And then she chose a signal with the snake of it all. But we'll fucking get to that. Once again, for the 18th episode in a row, Black and Redhead solidarity is alive.
With Val and Archie.
With Val and Archie. I forgot that they happened. And I was like, wait, this is tea. This was the real Varchie.
Yeah.
This was the Varchie we were supposed to have.
Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. Wow.
Like,
okay.
This was really, like, this was tea. Like, she came out of nowhere. And, like, she could sense almost that he was giving up on his music dreams, and she comes and drops, like, a little shit in his shirt and, like, here's the number to this prestigious guy. She's really hooking him up. I'm like, whoa, super, super cute. Like, I'm so happy. And then it just, like, kept going, and then, like, Archie and Valerie were, like, feeling each other, and I'm feeling them, and I'm like, wow, like, we're here, we're alive, we're present. This is so real. This is true love. Wow.
She low-key was like a guardian angel in this episode.
Here to push his plot forward. That's one of my notes. I was like, why are the Pussycats / the black people are only here to like push other people's storylines, and that's it. Except for Josie in episode 6. But like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm eating the Varchie soup, the Valchie soup, I guess.
Valchie?
Valchie? Valchie.
It's kind of ugly, but like, honestly, Varchie's kind of an ugly ship name too.
It's not cute. Honestly, none of the ship names are cute. They're kind of...
No, they're all ugly. Bughead? Bughead is terrible.
It's really bad. It's really... What's her name? Betty? Jetty? I don't fucking know. I love a Jetty Punch from... Jetty Punch from Tropical Smoothie. You ever have? It's like a strawberry banana.
No.
It's so good. It's
good.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
I love it so. But it's like $18 for like a cup though. But that might just be because it's like delivery. But that's neither here nor there.
I mean, smoothies are expensive.
Fruits are expensive. The tariffs.
Jesus.
Tariffs. Yeah. Wait, boss. Archie's first song being about Jason? Whoa.
Yeah, what?
I was like, that's so...
Hello?
It was the 4th of July when we heard you die. Jason. I heard the gunshot, I felt so guilty. Grundy and I wanted to tell the police you're gone. I wanted to tell them. Girl, I lost it. But like,
something went wrong.
Oh, yes! Something went wrong. That's good shit. Wait, hold on.
We need to write this down.
That's so tea. This is like when fucking Archie did that one line in your last episode with the Pussycats.
Did we just write a song better than Archie's? Or you did? You did.
No.
And I contributed one line.
Exactly. Like, that's poetic. That's beautiful. But like, can you imagine, like, what the fuck could you have possibly written about? Why did they say that shit?
I know.
It's like, that's so strange.
I just have a note that says Cheryl's so funny. Because this is when she walks up to them. First of all, she calls them Sad Breakfast Club. She says, sorry to interrupt, Sad Breakfast Club. Which, first of all, I feel like that's an oxymoron. Because the Breakfast Club are kind of sad already, aren't they? Like,
they are sad.
That's kind of the whole point of the movie.
Yeah.
They're like miserable.
And then they're like learning that each other is miserable.
That we're all miserable together. But it's a fun reference because Molly Ringwald is in Riverdale in 4 episodes from now. I think.
Oh, she comes
5 episodes from now. She plays Archie's mom.
She's Archie's fucking mom. I think that's the only reason why I watched fucking Breakfast Club, because she was in it.
Really?
I think so, yeah. Because I didn't fucking give a fuck about it.
Because you liked her that much?
Maybe. I feel like there must have been something like, no, that's not why. She came to my school because they were filming something. I think they were filming something in my school, and she was starring in it or some bullshit like that. That's the police. They're coming for me. Just kidding. And that's why I was like, oh, Molly Ringwald. And I was probably like, oh shit, she's also in Riverdale. Oh shit, she's also in Breakfast Club. Let me tune in. I think that's what happened. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
That's cool. Wait, she came to your... did you like see her in person?
I don't fucking think so. But anyways, so she invites them to the fucking funeral.
Yeah, my next note just says, do Cheryl and Veronica have beef? Like, I know they're snippy with each other, but they're acting like it's like this serious thing. Like, like Veronica's like, listen, Cheryl, I know we're like not on good, we're like supposed to be enemies and blah, 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 but like we should squash this beef. And I'm like, what's the beef? Did I miss something?
Are we missing something at the cheerleading practices?
Is it just because they're both like bitchy to each other?
I'm guessing. I think we're supposed to assume that they just don't get along really because they're both like ex mean girl and mean girl, and like she's put Cheryl in her place a couple of times, if you can even say that.
They were acting like it was like such a big deal though in the beginning of this episode.
They absolutely were. I think it's to build up the fact that like, oh, like she invites Veronica and then Veronica sees like, oh yeah, she's human too. Even though like they hate each other, even though like,
yeah, oh my god, really, she's going through a lot.
She's going through a lot. Like her parents really fucking suck, and I'm lucky to have mine. That's literally what that felt like.
Right.
Like, okay.
Right.
Like. So
yeah. So Cheryl invites her for a sleepover, and she says, "I don't want to spend the night before I bury my brother alone." And I was like, sad face. That's sad.
Sad face. And right before then, Betty was like, showing Cheryl grace, and she's like, hey, her brother just died. And I was like, oh, thanks, Betty.
Right.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah, she was like, listen, like, cut Cheryl some slack. Her brother just died. But, like, what did she do that you need to cut her some slack? Is it because she called you guys Sad Breakfast Club?
Sad Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we just talk about the Cheryl of it all, like, all together?
Yeah, let's do that.
This really, like, I don't know, like, I felt sick to my stomach a little bit at some point. I did. I was like, damn, Cheryl.
So Cheryl invites Veronica for a sleepover. Mm-hmm. And she, like, kind of implies that it's, like, she's like, oh, I'm having a sleepover at my house, which kind of implies that it's, like, a group of girls, like a party.
And pause for 1 second. Mm-hmm. Is Betty on the cheerleading team or not?
I mean, she is.
Okay.
But they never show them.
Like, they
haven't showed the cheerleaders.
They showed them after practice. They showed Veronica after practice when she, like, helped
Oh,
Archie
yeah, that's right.
So then I was like, where's Betty? And I was like, oh, yeah, she didn't make the team. But I was like, oh, wait, yeah, she did make the team. But, like, she's busy with other stuff.
No, she's on the team.
She comes when she wants to. It's okay. It's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yes, the sleepover.
Yeah, so only for Veronica to arrive and realize that it's just... Veronica's like, I was under the impression there would be other girls here, but it's just her. And there's this really awkward scene where they're just eating dinner with Cheryl's parents and her grandma. First appearance of Nana Rose, Cheryl's grandma.
I have a note that says Nana Rose is a weird ass. She's like,
yeah.
Oh my god. I was like, whoa, like, that lady plays like a creepy old lady very well, because... every time
she's so good.
Every time she came on the screen, and I was like, whoa, like, back up a little bit. And one thing is, like, I can't tell I could never tell throughout this whole series whether Nana Rose deadass has dementia or if she's faking it, pretending she has dementia so that she can get.
I low-key feel like it's both.
Like, sometimes the knowledge she instills upon people feels too on the nose, where it's like, I know, like, it's like, she's like, I know you guys need my help for this fucking secret, and I can't let the fucking family know that I'm lucid, but I'm actually lucid as fuck right now.
Yeah.
And, like, I'm pretending.
She literally has she knows everything. Like, they go to Nana Rose for everything during the entire show. Like, it's crazy. And she just, like, doesn't say anything until she's asked about it, and then she, like, reveals all this lore, and it's like,
it's like, oh, you knew this whole
why didn't you tell anyone?
Yeah. Like, what the fuck, Nana Rose? She's like waiting for like Jughead and fucking Betty to solve this. Like, Nana Rose fucking freaks me out. We'll talk more about fucking Nana Rose when we get to that other shit later. But that dinner was so awkward. The mom what's the mom's name? Penelope. That bitch.
Penelope.
I don't like her, obviously.
Terrible.
Very terrible. And what's the dad's name?
Clifford.
It's just weird.
Clifford the McRed dog. Yeah. I have to make an edit of that. I wasn't expecting that. I love that show though. I love it. It's a beautiful show. Anyways. Okay, yeah. That dinner's happening. Fucking, they bring up Veronica's dad being in prison. Not jail. Prison. Very two different things. And Veronica's like, Veronica's really like seeing like, oh shit, like this family's abusive, nutty, and probably white supremacist. And I'd be scared, honestly. Yeah. Penelope's like, I'm not sure why you're here. She's like, I don't know why. Like, Veronica's like, oh, thanks for having me for dinner. Thanks for inviting me. And Penelope's like, well, Cheryl invited you. I don't know why you're here.
Which is crazy. Like, damn. Honestly, low-key, if I was Veronica, I would have thought they were trying to kill me. I would have thought Cheryl invited me over to kill me and sacrifice me to bring Jason back. Because what do you mean? You said this would be a sleepover. It's just me, your grandma, and your two fucking parents who are fucking weird as fuck. I would have had to rude box with Cheryl. Yeah. I would have been like, what the fuck setup is this? What is this? What's going on? But Veronica handles this with grace. She does handle it with grace, period. Like, I'm glad. I mean, she had no other choice, but I would have been very confused. And then Cheryl gagged, and then she was like, this dinner party is worse than prison. And I was like, yeah, it is worse than prison. You're absolutely right, Cheryl.
Yeah, Clifford says there's worse things in prison, and Cheryl's like, yeah, like this dinner party.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh.
She ate, but also I'm scared for you, Cheryl.
She kind of had that energy this whole episode where she was like, kind of like giving her parents shit. Like, really? Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Like, because she finds out that the reason they're having the memorial is because they're trying to get everyone in town in the same room so they can, like, suss out the suspects of who killed Jason.
And it's like they're inviting the lodges as if they weren't even fucking here. They don't even fucking know that boy. I don't know why you're inviting them. And then I was also just like, this can't be the whole town. I saw the crowd and I was like, that's not the whole town. That can't be the whole town. That can't be the whole town, can it?
Yeah, there's no way. In fact, there were characters in this show that weren't there.
Like, yeah. So, I guess they're fucking memorial flops. Nobody gives a fuck about Jason. Fuck him, I guess. but something else about this is that, like, Cheryl is, like, gagging her parents, but also at the same time, like, mad scared. She is, like, saying shit, like, under her breath, but, like, is also, like, petrified, and I felt so bad. I was like, Cheryl, babe. I was like, she's so fucking lonely. She invited Veronica to have a sleepover.
I know.
I was like, oh, this hurts me. I'm hurt. I'm
in
pain.
I was so sad for Cheryl this episode.
It was like, and then she says, Jason deserved a better family than what he got. And I'm like, so do you, Cheryl. Are you crying?
No, I'm not. My eyes just itchy.
I was gonna say. I was like, are you fucking... I was like, oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm actually crying right now.
No, yeah, let it out. It's okay.
No, but I thought the same thing. I was like, oh, so she thinks that she doesn't deserve a better family. Mm-hmm. That's so sad.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Again, with the self-hatred.
Like, it's so sad. It's so sad. And like, Veronica being like, girl, why am I here? Where are your girls? And her being like, they're fake as fuck, 2 thumbs down, you're real. It looks like you're crying. I'm actually like, I'm like laughing right now because it really looks like you're so emotional.
No, there was like something in my eye. I got like an eyelash on my eye or something. Anyway.
Did you get it out?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I'm glad. I was worried.
Don't worry. Yeah, but Cheryl's like, you were the one who comforted me after the pep rally.
Mm-hmm. That's powerful.
And I was like, okay, I actually really like the friendship between Cheryl and Veronica. Mm-hmm. I just wish, again, Riverdale has an issue with friendships. They don't write friendships well. It's not consistent with Cheryl and Veronica's friendship. Like, it's not. I mean, when they do have scenes together, I like it, but, like, they don't always act like they're friends. It's like every once in a while, oh, we'll give them a little storyline together. Right. But, like, other than that, I don't know. Riverdale sucks at writing friendships.
Do you think it's worse than Glee? Because sometimes Glee's really bad at friendships, too.
They're both really bad at friendships. I don't know. We'll see. Riverdale just likes to, like, it always has to be a romantic relationship.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I feel you. I feel like the only difference between the two is that because the Glee Club is a Glee Club, you can just assume that because they're like always around each other to some extent. Whereas like everybody else is like, you don't have to really be around each other. So then it feels like weird when it's just like, oh, actually we had this whole episode together.
Right.
But yeah, it's interesting because I actually feel like, okay, like the core 4 is kind of making more sense to me than I remembered it in the past. The Bughead, you know, but actually, Archie they haven't really spoken in a minute now, if I'm thinking about it.
I know, they haven't.
Points down for Archie. The shipper's not getting anything today.
I know.
Absolutely nothing. Yeah,
they only focused on the romantic core 4 relationships. Yeah. There was no Veronica, there was no Archie.
No Veronica or Archie. I'm not moving. I missed them a little bit.
Yeah, me too. I did too.
I'm shocked.
Cheryl and Veronica are like looking at pictures of Jason, and Veronica says, I hope this isn't weird, but Jason was so handsome. And I was like, why would that be weird?
It wouldn't be weird. And Cheryl's like, yeah, he was.
Like, that's not a weird thing to say at all. Maybe if she were like, oh, he was like so hot, that would be weird. But like saying that someone's brother is handsome, saying someone's brother is handsome is like really nice. Yeah, like, I don't know what you're talking about, Veronica.
Nice. Some people are weird about it, where it's just like, oh my god, don't say that about my sibling. But I feel like in general, it's like fine to be like, oh, like your siblings are attractive. But then there's sometimes it's like, oh my god, like some people do take it a little like, oh my god, your brother's so hot, I need to go. I'm like, whoa, like stop, like please, like relax. Yeah, like, this was very normal.
As long as you're not like, I want to fuck your brother.
Now,
you know,
I'm like, whoa, relax. But yeah, sure. So
too much.
It's too much. But I like this moment that they have together. I think it's very sweet, and I think that Cheryl really needed Veronica in this moment, and she also needed like someone who's gonna be like, oh, like you can't let your parents tell you can't speak at your brother's memorial. Like someone who's gonna be like
that's actually ridiculous.
Like, that was insane. They're really punishing Cheryl. She didn't even do anything. I felt so bad.
I know.
They really.
She just wants to mourn her brother, dude.
She wants to mourn her brother for real, and like
I just have a note that says Cheryl wasn't exaggerating when she said her parents would kill her.
I knew you were going to say the same thing.
Veronica's like, oh, you can speak at the funeral, and Cheryl is like, no, my parents won't like it. And Veronica's like, what are they gonna do? And Cheryl's like, they'll actually kill me. Like, she was not even exaggerating. They legitimately would.
No, like, I was like, Cheryl,
she's actually terrified of them.
And you know what? She has every fucking reason to be. We'll get to that later. Wink, 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 wink.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she needs to be, like, low-key, the only person in the house that's, like, okay is Nana Rose. And Nana Rose is on, like, one leg. Like, she's allegedly, like, not all there. Which,
she's on another planet.
She's on another planet, which, again, I don't know if I believe 100%. I don't think I do. I don't think I trust that Nana Rose is not 100% lucid.
It's actually really funny to think that Nana Rose is just, like, fucking with everyone and saying all this crazy shit.
I'm not joking.
Like, that's really funny.
I thought that, like, even when I was watching in the past, like when I used to watch Riverdale, like, I was like, I think she's joking. Like, I think she's genuinely fucking with everybody. Like, I think she's all the way there and is pretending not to be.
That's hilarious.
I don't know why. There's no proof.
She's just like, I'm gonna pretend that I think Betty is Polly.
No, because
why not?
Because look. I think Penelope and Clifford are so fucking weird and abusive that, like, she had to make herself more, like, make them worry about her less in terms of, like, oh, what she could possibly do. Do you know what I mean? And, like, be, like, downplay herself so that when, because every time, like,
oh, yeah, so they would underestimate her.
Exactly. So, like, every time a code is cracked, it comes down to Nana Rose. It comes down to Nana Rose every time. And she comes in at the, and it's like she knows. She's like, and by the way,
it's true.
Polly and Jason were together and she had the ring. And they were gonna get married, and don't tell Penelope. And I'm like,
right.
This girl, she's all the way there. But we might have to rewind to talk about the fact that Betty has a conversation with her dad, and she's like, where the fuck is Polly Pocket? Like, what's going on with fucking Polly Pocket? And then she's like, I thought it was cute how he's like, grab a wrench and help me, I don't know, tighten up the fossil fuel of the car, some bullshit.
Oh yeah, they were working on the car. Fossil fuel. Yeah, they were working on the car together.
Yeah. And I was like, aww, just a dad and his girls, but not really, because that nigga's fucking weird. So then she's like questioning the guy.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, like, what's going on with Polly Pocket? And he's like, Jason and Polly were fighting, and this, that, and the third. And, like, Polly basically tried to hurt herself in the bathroom. Da-da-da-da-da. And then I thought about 13 Reasons Why, because every time I do see Reggie, I think of 13 Reasons Why. So 13 Reasons Why is always on my mind. And the bathroom, and, like, the hurting themselves in the bathroom thing, I was like, oh my god. And I thought about how 13 Reasons Why really scarred a whole generation of children at a certain point. And I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Selena Gomez, I remember she got some heat for that shit. But I also do love that song from 13 Reasons Why. What is it?
That is such a good song. Back to You.
Okay.
You know I'd go back to you.
Like, that shit was tea. Like, she did that. She did her 1-2 on that. I can't even lie.
That was a bop.
It was a bop. It was a 10.
Mm-hmm. That song used in millions of shit playlists across the world.
Why do I need a Gelfie one? I need that.
It's true. Like, it's true.
It was really good. But he was saying all that shit, and I was like, I don't know if because I was like, oh my god, Polly Pocket. But then I was like, wait, I can't trust him as far as I can throw him. I don't know if I believe his ass. Come to find out, I was right. I shouldn't have believed his ass because they were fucking lying.
All he fucking does is lie.
All he does is
this
lie.
Man.
All he does is fucking lie.
I do kind of appreciate how, like, Riverdale, I don't know if this is on purpose, but, like, the villain is always, like, usually, like, a white guy.
Yeah.
The type of guy who you would expect to be a villain. Like, an old white man.
Yeah.
You know?
Good. You know, that's realistic. So, you know, it's like,
exactly.
That's what happened.
It's quite realistic. My next note just says, Betty looks so good in her funeral outfit. That's my next note.
I like how these are your priorities. I like, yeah. Those funeral outfits were tea, though. They were. Everybody came.
They all looked good.
They all looked good. And Archie had his, like, little Letterman jacket.
Jughead looked cute, too. I'll even give it to Jughead.
He did. Like, I mean, I have a note that was like, when will he take off that fuck-ass hat?
I liked his suspenders.
He had suspenders on. I didn't realize he had suspenders on.
He did, but they were, like, under his jacket, but
I started to like see, like, them building the Bughead ship, you know, like, they were building it real nicely. Like, I'm starting to understand where it comes from. I'm starting to understand it.
They were planting the seeds in episode 5.
They absolutely were. I'm like,
well, here's the thing about Bughead, which I guess we'll talk more about them in the next episode, but, like, they have good chemistry. Like, you can't deny that. And that's because they were together in real life. Yeah. So like, obviously they're gonna have good chemistry.
It was cute. I was there, and I was like, wait, I don't hate it, because I used to hate them. I used to hate Bughead really deeply, and I think, yeah, sure, maybe it's because I wanted Archie to get together. I don't know.
I did too.
They were cute, and like, I'm not hating them, so I love that. But he still had that goofy ass hat on, and I was like, ugh, gosh, get over it, please. Let's move on. We're on to chapter 2 now. You can't keep wearing this fuck ass hat
to a funeral,
and he can take off the hat. He doesn't have to have the hat on. I'm just so confused. Why? Whatever. Let's get to the funeral.
Okay, yeah, I have a note that says, this episode is so Pretty Little Liars to me. I don't know if you've seen Pretty Little Liars. Everything at the funeral, I was like, this is literally an episode of PLL. Like, everything was just, the way that the characters were talking to each other, like, everybody was, like, suspicious of everyone, and, like, Betty and Jughead were doing their little investigation. Like, it was just, like, so PLL to me.
Wait, okay. So before we talk about the funeral, with Bughead, they've conjured up a plan to go and break into Jason's room to find out more about what the fuck Jason was up to and why he was selling drugs and being like weird and like selling everything he owned. Like, what's up with that? And so they have a plan to break into his room during this fucking funeral, which, do you think is the right time to have done that? I don't know.
No, I have a note that this was fucked up.
Okay, because I'm like, okay, like...
At his fucking memorial? Like, dude, that actually pissed me off.
I'm like, at this point, is this for Jason anymore? Do you know what I mean? Like, is it about solving Jason's case at this?
No, it's not.
It's weird.
Like, how do you think Cheryl would feel about that if she found out?
How do you think she'd feel about fucking Jughead writing his fucking book about Jason? Like, I wonder, does she ever fucking find out?
Right.
Like, I don't know. I would, again, like I said in episode 1, I'd have to fucking sue. I'd have to sue, because what are we actually doing? You break into this boy's room, you're going through his shit, now Nana Rose caught your ass, as she should. As she fucking should.
At his fucking memorial, like, if you're gonna do that, at least do it a different time.
I thought they would, like, come in on a different day, get a ladder, climb it through a roof, something. I mean, I guess it's like a big,
right.
The big manor, so it's like, when would they be able to, like, get through to Thorn fucking Hill? But again, it just felt like so insane that they're going through this dead boy stuff at his memorial to find evidence of...
And that they didn't have any qualms about it. Betty wasn't like, I don't know about that, Jughead. Maybe we should do it a different time. Like,
it's also normalized. I'm just like, again, I'm like, first of all, Betty didn't give a fuck about solving this shit like literally 2 episodes ago. Like, now it's all for the Blue and Gold Gazette or whatever the fuck. I'm like, yo, I'll put the paper down. Get a conscience. Like, this, he actually was someone who went to school with them. And even though I remember there being like, is Jason in the same grade as them or not? Because him and Cheryl are twins, but they make it seem like he's older. I remember that discourse. That's like real, right?
That's the thing, is that because Polly is older, and they do make it seem like Jason's older. That's like a big point of discussion with the show, is that like, wait, Cheryl and Jason are supposed to be friends, but it's implied that he's at least a year older. It makes no sense.
Maybe she got left back.
Maybe she did. Maybe she got left back.
Maybe she got left back. Or maybe he skipped a grade.
Maybe he did.
These are the questions.
You never know.
You never know. You never know.
Maybe their parents paid to get him ahead or something.
Honestly, I would believe that they paid to get him ahead because they hate Cheryl so fucking much. I'd believe that they'd leave her in the dust.
Right.
In so much work for Jason, their lovely, lovely boy. Like, I actually truly think they hate Cheryl down.
They do. They really do. And they did before Jason was dead.
Did they also hate Jason that much? Or was it like do you think like he also got like abused as well? Or was it just her?
Yeah, I think they were abusive to him, but like they respected him more because he's a boy. Like, he's the son, basically.
He's gonna take
is at least the implication.
The maple syrup
and he was
farm.
supposed to like take over the business and stuff.
Right. Okay, well, they break into his shit and they're in his room, and then Jughead goes, the whore, when he sees the the whore.
Was he quoting something? I guess he was quoting something.
I don't know, but it was funny. I was like, oh, Jughead, you're funny today. Okay, fine. Like, I have to give you your 3s. Like, okay, you ate a little bit.
Oh my god.
But Nana Rose, she tells them everything that they needed to hear, I guess, conveniently.
Yeah, Polly and Jason were gonna get married.
They have a pearl or something, or she gave him the ring, and she's like, oh, don't fucking tell Penelope, because Penelope will kill me, or kill you, or both of us, and that's why I have to pretend I have dementia. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a question on if is Nana the dad's mom or the mom's mom?
She's the dad's mom.
Okay.
Even though he's a fucking asshole to her.
Okay.
But yeah, she is the dad's mom.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot that's weird in this fucking family.
Okay, so the funeral.
Yes.
We have to talk about the funeral.
Yes.
First of all, Archie's wearing his fuck-ass varsity jacket.
Inappropriate. I don't think that's the time.
But he does give Jason's jersey to Penelope, which I was like, thank you.
Thank
do you know
God.
do you know how long we've been saying? Why do they still have this fucking jersey?
Why are they making this boy wear this dead boy's jersey? Yeah, that's weird. Coach, you're odd. I'm glad he retired it. Honestly, I think he did it more for himself than he did it for fucking Jason. Just kidding. Archie's a good guy. He really is a nice boy.
He is a nice
He's
boy.
very sweet.
And then there's this weird moment where Penelope's like, you remind me so much of him. And she like touches his hair. Okay, what are the similarities between Archie and Jason besides the fact that they're both redheads?
And they play football. That's it. That's literally it.
Are we supposed to believe that Jason was like Archie?
They want us to believe that Jason was a good guy so bad, and I'm not too sure if I'm falling for that propaganda. Sorry, next. Nobody can be as good as Archie, I fear. Like, he's just a good boy. Like, he's genuinely, like, a good guy. He's just sweet boy who can't choose between music or football, even though he wants to just do music mostly. Like, okay,
for now, until
Troy Bolton.
Until the next season.
That was... He really does give up on that shit very fast.
It does not last long.
It doesn't. They just needed something to, like, oh, he's so multifaceted and, like, not like other boys.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I just have a note that says the Cooper Blossom storyline is actually so interesting.
It is.
This is when Betty sees her dad and Cheryl's dad talking at the funeral.
And it's like, what's beef?
Yeah, like it's tense. It's really tense.
It's really tense. And it's tense because they're not fucking. Well, so we can get to why they're...
I hope not.
And low-key, that's not even a good match. Low-key, Hal is out-mugging. Like...
Honestly, yeah.
he's out-mugging. He's out-mugging.
They're both pretty mid, but yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, but low-key, like, I can't even pretend like, oh, I wasn't, like, thinking, like, Hal was cute back in the day. Like, no shade. Like, I don't know.
He was a cutie back in this... That actor's been working for a long time.
Yeah, I think...
He was in he was in one of the Scary movies.
Yes. Like, that's why, like, I feel like, oh, I just got used to his face, and now, like, he's, like, older. I'm like, oh, he's, like, oh, you know, I'm still seeing that when he was younger. He's just cute.
Valid.
It's valid. But they're having a little fight during this memorial. It's like, okay, not the time, but whatever.
Yeah. And then my next note just says cunty in all caps.
Is it when Cheryl walks in?
Yes.
First of all,
this is when Cheryl walks in.
They're playing, I literally, I have a quote. I go, I'm sorry, there's no way they're playing a slowed down version of Tears for Fears. Shout, shout, let it all out. While Cheryl comes out.
No, but it ate.
Shout.
It was so good.
Let it all out. And I go, she gagged. She's gagged.
It was like so dramatic.
She gagged the girls. Like, what? And then fucking Veronica comes in defending her. She's telling the mom, you're only gonna make it worse. And like, oh my God. Like, yes.
When Cheryl walks in and she's wearing the white outfit that she was wearing the day that she and Jason went out on the boat. And of course, everyone is fucking gagged. Kevin was so gagged. Kevin and Veronica were both gagged.
We have to make a gag reel because, like, she really stepped out because everybody's wearing all black. And then she comes in with her all white, like, fit on. And I'm like, whoa, like, statement piece. Like, yes, let's say something, mama. Like,
yeah.
She's like, I am gonna do the eulogy, ho. Like, move, bitch.
Period. She made a fucking entrance.
What'd she fucking say? I don't even remember. I was just too gagged by the fact that she came in all white.
Kevin and Veronica are really honestly providing like gay culture representation. Like of course like the gays would be gagged by this. Not that I think Veronica's gay, but like I said, I think she's like in the culture, you know?
She's culturally gay.
She's literally culturally gay, Darren Criss.
No, low-key, like, I got him when he said that. Like, I
understood what he meant. I totally understood what he meant. It's true.
It's true. Like, there's such a thing, like, low-key, like, yeah.
Just like you can be gay and not be culturally gay. Yeah. You know?
Like, because there is a culture to the gay. Like,
there's a culture.
I don't know all the facets of gay culture. I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I register at about a 4 or 5, maybe. But like, or maybe sometimes even a 3 some days. I'm just like, what are y'all talking about? I feel like sometimes Darren Criss is deeper than I am, and I can't say. I can't be like, oh yeah, he's not. He knows more gay culture than I do, especially like American gay culture. Like, I sometimes like
he's a theater kid.
Like at the end of the day, like that's his roots. Like low key, like I got him when they were jumping on him, and I couldn't even couldn't defend him at the time. I was like, yeah, you're gonna have to.
I was like, I understood what he meant though. Like he did not say it the right way, but I understood what he meant.
It's like, you know that. When Shorty on The View is like, well, who's gonna clean your toilet?
Yes.
So true.
Of course, how could I forget? Iconic. It's like, well, in the sense that.
And then, like, people were like, that's not. And it's like, yeah, like, she, like, yes, no. But also, like...
Like, she said like, the wrong thing, but I understood what she meant.
Yes. Like, you understand, like, foul, racist. but you understand what she's talking, like she's talking about when somebody else says it in other words, but she's fucked up.
Right.
But it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And that's how it felt like with Darren and Chris, like similar but not the same. Where it's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? But also like, I understand what you meant. Like, I think people jumped him a little bit too much, and it was so funny because like he was getting jumped, and it was like a fan who posted it. And they're like, no, like, don't jump.
They set him up. They set him up
by accident. It was so funny. I had to stay quiet.
That's happened to me before. Where I, like, posted a quote from someone that I liked, and then people were jumping them, and I was like, wait a second.
Like, first of all, like, this is the thing, like, sometimes I hate posting about, like, my faves or something, and then, like, people, like, start, like, first of all, like, I just don't like when people, like, get under my comment section and say something that, like, I don't, like, just actually, like, stop disagreeing with me, like, I don't, like, this isn't the space for you to disagree with.
That's actually why it sucks when, like, a tweet goes viral, because then you get all these people that are not in your community, like, commenting
like,
on it.
You don't get
and
it.
It's like,
I'm making a joke.
Get out of here.
And I also run, like, a very tight ship. Like, if I don't like your tone, I'm hiding that comment. I'm blocking you, ho. Like, are you crazy? You're not gonna be in my quote saying crazy shit about my fave. Are you nuts? Like, this is not the place. I don't even have Twitter Blue to be getting paid for you to be. Speaking of Twitter Blue, you just got rid of yours.
Please.
How did that happen?
The thing about that is I didn't even get the benefit of, like, getting paid, because apparently you have to have 500 verified followers, which I guess means that you have 500 followers that are also verified. That's so fucking dumb.
No, yeah.
But yeah, I accidentally purchased Twitter Premium one day. Like, I accidentally pressed the button for premium, and then I immediately canceled it. But I had to have the check mark for a month.
And you can't take it off?
And today I finally got rid of it. No, I couldn't take it off. I literally was, like, harassing them. I was messaging Twitter support, like, can you guys please remove my check mark? And they said no.
Dude, like, I genuinely don't understand why you can't take it off. Like, low-key, like, I don't know.
I know, it's so dumb.
Something about it is just, like, kind of like, oh, like, damn, like, I have a check and everybody knows I have a check, you know? Like, it's like,
I know, it's like posting a fucking loser stamp on your forehead. Like,
it used to mean something. It used to be like, oh, like, I'm dead ass verified for real. But now since you can, like, pay for it, it's just like, it's just like, oh, you know? Like, I remember, like, when it instantly became, like, an ick, everybody's like, oh, never mind, I don't want this shit anymore. Like, oh, ew, I have it. Like, anyways.
Yeah, it's gross. But anyway, Cheryl makes her speech, and she does tell a story about how her and Jason always had separate birthday parties, but then he eventually started to insist that they had a birthday party together, and she realized that it was because no one wanted to go to her birthday party, and so Jason didn't want her to be left out, so he wanted their birthdays to be combined. And I was like, oh my god, that's so sad.
So fucking
Everything
sad.
about Cheryl's so fucking sad.
And it makes me think, why did as kids nobody fuck with Cheryl? Like, was she an oddball? Why did nobody fuck with her? Like, damn.
I know.
Was
like,
she just me?
It's like when you're kids, like, you don't really have control over that. It's like your parents will be like, oh, we're going to this kid's birthday party. Like, they'll just, like, invite kids over and you go to their house. Like, I don't know.
Nobody fucked with Cheryl even as a 3-year-old. Like, like.
I mean, maybe it was her parents.
Maybe it was.
Again, I'm blaming her parents.
But also, like, or you know what I would believe? I would believe that they'd be like, yeah, we're having this party for your Cheryl, and not send any invites for her party.
Yes.
You don't get a fucking party, Cheryl. You fucking rotten egg.
Abomination.
And she's like 8.
Yeah.
She's like 8. And like Jason, like, as an 8-year-old, finds like the fucking like a drawer filled of what was supposed to be the invites. And he's like, he puts it together. Us writing fanfiction. And then he's like, never again. We're having our birthdays on the same day. Yeah. That's what happened.
He was real for that.
He's real.
And then she kind of breaks down and starts crying, which is understandable. And then Veronica comforts her because Veronica was just being really real in this episode. Like, she was kind of just really sticking by Cheryl.
I gave her points. I gave her points this episode. I was like, yeah, like, Veronica, I'm on your side this episode. Even next episode, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, these were a good 2 episodes for Veronica.
It was. Like, I had time that she said PG, but, like, other than that, like, but she breaks down, and then, like, later on, like, fucking her mom is, fucking Penelope has her hands on her, getting mad rough with her, throwing stuff at her, like, and, like, I hated it. And poor Cheryl, oh my god.
I hate watching it.
So, like, she's, like, whimpering, sad AF, like, like, her mom's being mad crazy, and then she's like, oh, no more River Vixens, no more this and that. And she's like, I would fucking send you away if it wasn't for saying, if no one would have you. What? I don't. She was basically saying like I would send you.
If it weren't for the fact that no one would have you,
Yeah.
then I would send you
which
away.
is so crazy. Damn.
Like, Jesus.
Like, wow. Like, you don't even think
fucking Christ.
that's nuts. Like, I send you away.
She's physically and verbally abusive. Like, she's just abusive in every way.
Exactly.
And you see that in
and then you
scene.
fucking see Veronica in the corner who just fucking saw everything. Like, you know that a meme of fucking Rue's sister from Euphoria, and she's like in the corner like.
Yes.
It was literally Veronica did ass. Like, it was literally.
That's hilarious.
Oh god,
that's hilarious.
I was like, dang,
that's going in the carousel.
But like now she sees like, yo, shit ain't sweet at the Thornhill Throp residence at all. Like, let's
right.
This is not
Throp.
It's like not. It's not fun for anybody involved. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's kind of all I have to say. I also just said the maple syrup business thing is so funny. Like the fact that this town is like that. Like maple syrup is so important in this town.
They have maple ham.
The Blossoms are like fucking millionaires. Like they're so fucking rich. They're like old money because they own a maple syrup business. Like, okay.
And I'm also like, I was also like, well, I was thinking like maybe we should like look up where maple trees grow. Like if they grow more in Vermont or New York, so that we can really decide where they are based on maple trees. Maybe they fucking sell maple syrup in Vermont, and Riverdale could be more in Vermont than New York, because I've never heard of a motherfucker having maple syrup from New York ever.
That's true. Maple syrup definitely fits Vermont more.
I'm putting my money on that. But that's the straw of it all. I feel bad for her. I'm praying for her. I'm hoping she gets out, but she's not gonna get out for a while. So that's that.
It's gonna be a while. She's gonna be like at least a full season.
Oh my god, I'm stressed for her because it doesn't get any easier actually at all. I think it gets worse. This is only the cusp.
It gets worse, but she does get out. Thankfully.
Yeah, well, at least we have that, which doesn't say much. But fucking Bughead, back to fucking Betty's ass. She confronts Hal, like we said, and Hal also fucking says he drops the fucking news about why their families have so much fucking beef. And then he calls the Blossoms a clan, and I was like, yeah, in more ways than one. You're right, they are a clan.
Yeah.
I'm sure they are. But he references a few that these motherfuckers had in like the 1800s probably, because Cheryl's great-grandfather killed their great-grandfather and robbed them of millions of dollars because they were in business together. And I was like, is this beef valid? Like, this generational beef, is it valid? Then I was like, if I had the chance to have Rockefeller money and somebody killed my grandfather and took away my Rockefeller money, it would be beef. I would say absolutely not. Other than the fact that they're related, I would say absolutely this is terrible. You can't be with this boy. Yeah, that was a little real.
But like, what the kids don't have anything to do with it, though. To be fair,
they don't.
Like, I understand not liking the parents, but like Jason didn't have anything to do with that.
They just think that blood is just not good blood. It's just bad blood.
Yeah,
it's related blood too, same genotype and everything. But yeah, the beef is valid, but they're taking it too. And then he's like, oh, like she's like, where's fucking Polly? And, like, you know, he was like, oh, Polly almost died and shit. So we sent her away because she's sick. And I was like, and this is when it clicked. I was like, whole time she has a bun in the fucking oven, quid for Brates. She's preggers. They think they're so fucking slick. Because he was like, oh, until she's not sick anymore. And I was like, oh my god, that's what's happening.
This episode ends with Hal stealing the files, the murder board files. We find out that Hal was the one that stole them from Sheriff Keller's house.
We did? How did I miss that?
Yeah, I don't know. It showed him like going through the files.
I think this is at the point where I was like I was so over the episode. I was like, okay, can we like please?
Real. But I don't know why though. That's my question, is why did he steal the files?
I feel like they really want us to believe that his ass is fucking suspicious. Like, why did he steal the files?
Yeah, it's like, it's red herring. I think we do find out.
Okay. Yeah, he's just a weirdo. Hal's just weird. And yeah, that's what he's up to. And then something else is that like Archie gets chosen for the, you know, like again, who really cares? Like he's chosen for the quarterback. I'm not moved. I don't care.
Yeah, I didn't give a fuck about any of the football stuff.
At all. I really didn't care. Wow.
It's like too grounded. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, pick a fucking lane. Are we doing like, you know,
is it camp?
Murder mystery?
Exactly.
Your sister's in an asylum and your grandfather killed my grandfather? Or are we doing, I can't choose between football and music?
Mm-hmm. You can't have both. I mean, we do have both, but I don't like it. I don't like it. And also, he sucked. He sucked bad. I don't know why he got chosen. He turns it down, but I'm like, I was still shocked he even fucking got that fucking shit. And they're pushing the Valchi of it all, Vouchy, Valerie and Archie. That's cute. They sat next to each other at the funeral. I was like, oh my god, slay, that's adorable. But I know this isn't gonna last. I'm not getting too comfortable. I know it's not gonna last, but I was like, I moved. I did move for them. I was moving.
Abby, #1 Valchi shipper.
I am. I might be the only one, but yeah, we're here. if you're in the Valchi line, stay in line.
Stay in line.
and the last thing I'll say is that when they're recreating this murder board in the golden blue whatever the fucking room, and then Betty's like, my dad was the only one who wasn't at the drive-in movie, whatever the fuck, and she puts her dad's fucking name on the board, or her family name on the board. Low-key, I don't know how loyal you are to your family, but if I ever suspected my family was a part of a crime like this, I would not be putting my family's name on that board. I like where I sleep, and I like where my head lays. Okay? I don't know if I'd have it in me to put, Cooper's on the board. Am I insane?
I wouldn't want to make it public. I would want to, maybe try to figure it out by myself or ask them about it.
Yeah.
But I would be like, I know they have a reason for it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't immediately be like, ooh, you guys are sus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't really be sus of them.
I'd be like, okay, there's a link here, but I wouldn't tell Jughead. I'd be like, okay, let me do further investigation. I would not tell Jughead. And on top of that, this is at school where everybody can see,
right.
Kids. That's what I just have to say.
These kids.
These rotten little kids. And that's this episode, really, in a nutshell.
Yeah, let's talk about episode 6.
Boring.
So it's called Faster Pussycats Kill Kill, which is a crazy episode title, but that is the name of a movie from 1965. Except it's Faster Pussycat, not plural. But
that's when the Coke was really good back in the day. That's how that name came about.
Yeah.
They were putting that shit in soda. Everybody was fucked up. Oh, man. Oh.
That's where that name came from. Exactly. My first note for this episode just says, inviting someone over for breakfast is crazy to me, especially in high school. Betty invites Jughead over for breakfast. I'm sorry. We had to be at school at 7:30. I'm not going to anyone's house for breakfast. No. You're joking. I didn't even eat breakfast.
No, literally. I was lucky if I grabbed a couple of granola bars. Are you crazy? You have to be out there. How do you guys have the time for breakfast?
It's so funny to me when I'm watching TV shows and movies and, their parents, cook them, a whole spread for breakfast. I'm like, no one is doing that. No, you guys have pancakes and orange juice and bacon and eggs and
and it's always
this
too much for the family. It never makes logistical sense as to why they have so much food on the fucking family. It's a family of 3. Yeah. You don't need 13, 45 and maybe we're deprived. Maybe we're the weird ones. Maybe we didn't have good childhoods. Maybe
I don't think we are. You know what I ate before school? Eggo waffles.
I was gonna say the
or
same.
Nothing.
I was gonna say the same. You get a nice little Eggo waffle, 2, 3, maybe if you're feeling a little crazy, if you have a little time, you get your little Eggo waffle.
And you eat it in the car on the way to school.
Exactly.
That's
what
I
wrap
did.
it up in some foil and you eat it on the way. But trust, if you want to make it a little decadent, a little nice, a little something, get a little butter. If you have the time, get a little butter, you spread it on the toasted Eggo and watch this space. You take a little cinnamon, sprinkle just a little bit on, just a little, and then you put your syrup. Ooh, when I discovered that little combo, trust, breakfast was...
I used to eat the chocolate chip ones with syrup.
Oh, my mom never let me get those cool ones.
Honestly is so unhealthy, me eating that for breakfast every day.
No.
But yeah, that's what I ate.
My mom never let me get the fucking, the cool fucking shit, man. I was just always regular fucking Eggo. Eggos right now, they have these, the thick cut waffles, and they have
the Belgian ones?
Yes, and it's Madagascar vanilla, so good. You don't even need syrup. You can put one of those in the fucking toaster, pop it up, you're good for the day. Trust, it's so fucking good.
Damn, I need to buy those.
It's so good. I love Eggo.
I'm buying those next time I go to the store.
I trust, I'm not even kidding. It's the best thing they have on their menu. And I had the Eggo pancake
on their menu.
I got their pancakes by accident, and I was like, ugh, I got their pancakes. But low-key,
they have pancakes?
Yes, they have frozen pancakes, and you put them on, a platter, and then you put it in the microwave for, 45 to a minute, depending on how much you have. And they're, good. I like them.
Okay.
Try them.
I'm gonna try that out. I'm gonna try it out.
But that's not the breakfast they had.
No, they had homemade pancakes and orange juice, and Alice made a whole spread. Of course.
And I feel like she's deranged enough to do that. I don't think I trust her with my breakfast. But whatever. Jughead's there. He's chowing down because he has no. We don't talk enough about the fact that he's homeless.
I know. He's really chowing down, as he should.
He's chowing down as he should. But he's a distraction because they're stealing contact info from the mom's booklet. with her books and context information.
Because they want to find Polly. That's their mission this episode.
Where the fuck is Polly Pocket? Where's Polly Pocket?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna find her. Should we talk about it in sequential order, or should we talk about it in groups of the topics at hand?
Let's talk about it in groups of the topics.
Okay. Can we talk about Polly Pocket for a second?
Yeah, let's talk about the Polly storyline. First Polly appearance in this episode.
Quinn Fabre's sister.
Your girl is finally here.
My girl's finally here. They discover her at the Sister of Quiet Mercy, which, again, is the scariest place of all time. In all of Riverdale, like, this is the top 2 places that are just scary as fuck. It's this and the Cult. Like, there's no... And I think this is taking the cake. Like, I hate this place so bad. I hate this place.
The fact that it is still around, they never get rid of it.
In the show?
Nope, never get rid of it. It's, like, there till the end. It's ridiculous.
Do you know how crazy it is that, like, I'm so scared of it? Like, when you said they never get rid of it, I was like, oh my god, I feel fright. It's here.
Like, it's a real place, yeah.
Like, I'm so scared.
It literally is so scary,
I'm so
dude.
frightened. And, like, imagine, like, you walk into this weird place with these nuns, and, you know, some nuns are real cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know some cool nuns. This place doesn't seem like they have cool nuns at all.
No, they're all evil.
All fucking evil nuns. And Betty's like, Betty and Jughead or New Partner of Crime be like, oh, like, we're here to see Polly Pocket. Also, the family, Betty's family was making mad donations to them. And it's like, oh, that's suspicious. But we find out fucking why later. They've got Polly shackled, you know? I mean, she's not shackled yet, but Betty sees Polly, and Polly sees Betty, and I'm like, oh my goodness, family.
Yeah. I said that this is, like, really good casting. Like, they actually look alike.
I was gonna say that.
Really. I was like, good job.
Quinn could literally be their sister. Like, I'm not even fucking with you. Like, that's their long-lost sister.
She's their older sister.
She's their older sister. But yeah, they stepped into the joint of the Sister Agnes, whatever the fuck it's called, and I was like, this hellhole. Like, I actually felt dread.
Yeah, it's
Polly
terrible.
Pocket's there in that ugly-ass uniform. And I was like, wow, like, even with that ugly uniform, you're still so pretty. Like, wow, you're dagging the girls. And then she goes, you found us. Baby bump. Oh my god.
Reveal, she's pregnant. Oh my god.
Hashtag preggers. She's pregnant. We knew. And then I was like, I knew that motherfucker was lying. As if I haven't watched this show before. Oh my god.
And she doesn't know that Jason is dead.
She doesn't fucking know that Jason is fucking dead. Bro, first of all, okay, let's actually just take 3 fucking seconds. I'm gonna fucking vomit. First of all, the fact that so Jason broke up with her because of his family. But then she had the baby, and she's like, and Jason's like, LOL, never mind, like, I love you, and I do want to be a father, and we need to run away together. So they're, like, planning to run away. They're gonna run away on July 4th, and whatever. Do you think Cheryl knew that Polly was pregnant?
No, I don't think so.
Like,
honestly, I'm not even sure that Jason did.
Yeah, he knew. That's why he was selling all his shit. But, like,
no, I don't think that Cheryl knew.
She just knew that he wanted to get away. She's like, oh, yeah. Like, if I was Cheryl, I'd be like, oh, take me with you, low-key. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But low-key, Cheryl's so real because you're both in an abusive home, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna run away. And she's just like, oh, I'll help you. She's not like, oh, I'll run away. Like,
I know.
She's like, aww.
Okay, selfless queen.
Wait, like, plus 100 for her. Like, wait, nobody's talking about this. Why is nobody talking about this? Oh, man.
Cheryl actually is a saint.
She's a saint. Let's wake that up. She's Saint Agnes for real. Fuck these other nuns. But yeah, they're gonna run away July fucking 4th. And then the parents, Polly's fucking parents find out. I was stressed as fuck during this scene. I was stressed. They find out, and these bitches have called Mary Saint Agnes, Saint Josephine, the whole institution on her, and they literally kidnap Polly Pocket and take her to the fucking Saint Agnes.
Yeah, against her will, they take her to the Sisters of Quiet Mercy.
Oh yeah, the Sisters of Quiet Mercy.
I was enjoying you calling it whatever you wanted.
They take her to St. Bartholomew's, and she's fucking trapped. And you know, I was like, wow, this is terrible. Like, this happens to kids every fucking day, for real. Like, when they go on those, like, those weird, like, scavenger things in the woods for, like, months. What are they called? But this has to be legal, and I'm pretty sure Dr. Phil was, like, part of one of those things. Fuck Dr. Phil.
Fuck that man.
Oh, I hate that guy.
I don't know enough about this, but
I hate that guy. You should hate him too. Like, just
yeah, I don't like him.
Based on
I don't like him.
Just everything wrong with him. But I'm not gonna lie. Was Polly a little off to you, or was she?
A little off how?
Was she a little off, like
mentally?
Did she give a little crazed? Because Betty was like, oh, she gave a little crazed. But I was like, was she a little crazed? I don't know. She just...
I think she had an appropriate reaction to finding out Jason just died.
Even before then, where she's like, oh, like, we can still run. But low-key, I think I, too, would be a little, like, not out of it, but, like, a little, like, oh, like, somebody here who I recognize is here to save me. She seemed a little, like, she was excited. I understand why she was excited.
She did seem a little off. She did. But that's not to say she deserves to be there.
No. She's a little off because she's there. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
It's not because she's just off in general. It's because, like, oh, I'm there with these fuck-ass nuns. Like, they're not treating me right. The food's probably trash. They probably have her doing weird shit.
I mean, they fucking do conversion therapy at this place, dude. Like, yeah, we'll get there.
But, like, and again, like, that place is really where most evil goes down.
It's true. So evil.
They need to close that shit down. And I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. But she doesn't know that Jason is fucking dead.
She does not, and Betty has to tell her.
And Betty's like, you don't fucking know? Oh.
I know.
And Polly thought that Betty didn't want to see her.
Yeah, and she was like, Mom and Dad told me you didn't want to see me, but I didn't believe them. And I was like, aw, sisters.
This family is actually fucking sick in the head. They're sick in the head, and when Betty goes to confront them about the fact that you kidnapped my sister and lied about it, they gaslight the shit out of her.
Oh, of course.
Badly. And then fucking Betty's like, I think you killed Jason. And the mom starts laughing.
This was so notable to me because...
Yeah.
Listen, do you know why?
Yeah, I know
why. It happens again later on. The same exact thing happens later on where Alice just is, like, hysterically laughing at the idea of how, like, killing someone. And I was, like, so shocked that this happened so early in the show, in this episode. I was like, wow. Alice has always felt that way about him.
And it makes me think, did the show plan to make him into what he becomes from jump, do you think? Or do you think, like...
I feel like maybe they kept it vague on purpose. Like, it's like, oh, like, he could be evil if we want to do it in the future.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I believe that. And I think whether or not it was vague or like, very blatant, she would still laugh at his face and be like, oh, you pussy bitch, like, you can't do shit.
She hates his ass.
She hates his ass bad. But, like, they're being super abusive to her. And I'm like, Betty, I'm gonna free you and your cousin Cheryl.
I know. They all need to run off together, her, Polly, and Cheryl.
All need to run off together. Every single parent in this episode, terrible. Even Fred, you can kind of catch a lash, but, like, not really. But, like, I'm gonna include him anyways. I don't care. I don't really
What about
care.
Sierra?
Are we done with Betty? We can move on for Betty, right?
Should we talk about Bughead later or now?
We'll talk about them now.
Okay.
So, they're feeling each other. They kiss. That's great. That's beautiful.
Do you think that this was rushed? They're already kissing episode 6 and they only started having scenes together like episode 4, right?
I feel like they're trauma bonded in a sense that, like, I feel like they spent so much time together, and I feel like it was more so like it didn't necessarily feel rushed per se, because I did feel like, okay, like, this is about to happen. So maybe that's why I don't feel like it was rushed. But also, they did just start hanging out in episode, like, 2 or 3.
Yeah, I don't think it's weird they kiss. I mean, they're, like, solving all these crimes together and stuff. So, like, it makes sense. Like, they're bonding. But... The thing about Bughead is that it happens so early on in the show. It happens episode 6, and it's, like, unique to the show. Like, Betty and Jughead aren't together in the comics. In case you didn't know, Jughead is actually Ace in the comics. He's never with anyone.
Okay.
And a lot of people were upset about it, that he wasn't Ace in the show, which is honestly understandable.
Yeah.
So the thing about Bughead is, like, I always, like, wonder what came first, the chicken or the egg, in terms of, like, did Bughead happen because Lily and Cole, like, had great chemistry and they were like, oh, we're gonna put their characters together? Or did Lily and Cole get together because their characters got together? Like, I don't actually know. I don't know the timeline of their relationship. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, because I was going to ask, like, when did they... Because I always felt like it was a few seasons into Riverdale that, like, oh, like, they started dating by, like, season 3. Were they dating from the beginning?
Season 2. I'm going to say 2018, roughly. Which is when season 2 aired. But it's also, like, we don't know for sure because that's just when they confirmed it. Like, that's when they, like, openly said they were dating. Like, we don't actually know when they got together. And I don't think there's a way of knowing it. And honestly, I don't really pay attention to their relationship that much to know. Like, I don't really care.
Yeah, like, it's not, yeah.
But yeah, I always wonder that about Bughead. I'm like, I don't know.
And you know what? To be fair, like, low-key, she was literally just on Archie's ass, like, not even last episode. So it's like, it does, like, it does feel like rushed in that sense where it's like, are you You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't mind that they kissed. I think it's fine. Like, I don't dislike Bughead yet. It makes sense to me. Like, they're teens, they're hanging out, like, they have a connection, whatever, you know?
Solving murder.
Yeah.
You know,
it's innocent.
Breakfast.
Like,
yeah,
they're allowed to kiss. Okay, it's fine.
You know, yeah, it was like, oh, they're like, I saw it coming, and I was like, okay, you know, he had just, and then also like they're like, Jughead goes like, you know, their parents, they're all crazy because like she's like, you know, Rapunzel trapped in her little fucking room, probably fucking grounded, and like he sneaks in, and then she's like, oh, my family's fucking crazy, and he's like, yeah, they're always crazy. And, like, he's, like, helping her out and consoling her.
Yeah.
Then they do some more sleuthing because they're like, okay, kiss, let's go back to being independent detectives. And she's like, oh, because they kiss. And then she's like, oh, my God, like, the car, Polly told me about a fucking car that her and Jason were going to fucking escape in. Let's go see if it's still fucking there. And guess what? It is. You know what else is in that fucking car? A pile of crack. Oh, yeah, drugs, yes, more.
And Jason's Letterman jacket.
Jason's Letterman jacket. Confirmed. They were going to run away together. They had a car. They had a plan. They just needed the platform.
Meanwhile, Buddy and Jughead are getting their grubby hands all over that evidence.
All over that fucking evidence. Like, touching everything.
Maybe this is why you guys shouldn't investigate.
At all. And then there's somebody in the shadows fucking looming over watching them. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? They go. It's not Riverdale if it doesn't have a fucking event. The event of this episode is the variety. Oh my God. Can they leave me alone? I'm so over the events.
Should we talk about the variety show?
Yes, let's talk about the fucking variety show.
So Kevin is like the person in charge of the variety show. And I actually really liked this because this is good continuity. Like, I didn't realize that from the beginning. Kevin is like the guy that's like in charge of like all of the musical stuff. I was like, okay, love
like,
this for him.
Like, I like that. They thought it out. Like, okay, Riverdale, sixes. Like, yeah.
Sixes, for sure.
So they're holding auditions for this. And Archie tries fucking auditions, except he fucking chokes and flops because he has stage fright. Been there before, King. You know, I get it. And for some reason, he imagines wolf masks. I don't really get that. I don't get that, so I'm gonna skip over it because I don't want to talk about it. I don't understand why it's fucking wolf masks. But he flops. And then I was like thinking, I was like, but like low key, like Kevin, you know that he can sing. And Veronica points it out. Like, Kevin, like, he can sing. Like, he doesn't need to fucking audition for you. And I was like, thank God, Veronica. Like, oh my God, thank you for saying something of value. You know, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And this is when she compares, okay, so Archie gets stage fright. So Veronica suggests she sings with him. She's like, oh, would it help you if I sing with you? And Archie's like, I didn't know you could sing. This is like when we get introduced to Veronica singing, basically. And then Veronica's like, you could be the Jade of my Bay. We already talked about that.
And again, we've already fucking talked about this. Like, Veronica, like, watch out, like, please, a little bit. But also something else is that, like, him and Valerie are, again, like, working together, singing together, and, like, he's trying to, like, poach, like, Valerie a little bit from, like, the Pussycat dolls or whatever the fuck they're called.
Because Josie is running a tight ship. She runs that shit like the Navy.
The Navy. I'm like, yo, Josie, what the fuck is going on? Why are you acting like this? And it's because Homegirl's dad is in town, and he's, like, Mozart fucking Jr., apparently, like, really pretentious fucking musician, and so she's stressed as fuck. And her mom, terrible, very bad. She says,
her parents put way too much pressure on her.
So much pressure, like, I'm sorry, like, low-key, no shade, the Pussycat dolls are kind of whack. I mean, not them, the Josie and the cats, Josie and the Pussycat dolls are whack, no shade. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they eat in Riverdale terms, but, like, Glee clears them every day. I'm sorry.
No, like, if we're talking about real life, like, they're not good enough to be, like, hit pop stars.
They're not making it to NYADA. If they audition,
they're not getting into NYADA.
Carmen Thibodeau? Thumbs down. Like, they're not fucking...
Carmen Thibodeau hated that shit.
She hated that. She switched. Absolutely not. But Josie's stressed AF. She's yelling at Valerie for... I don't even know why. Why is she yelling at her?
She was like, you're not supposed to sing during the bridge.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, okay, but she, like, kind of, like, it was tea when she sang on the bridge, but whatever.
And Valerie's like, actually, I'm supposed to. Like, I wrote the song.
Gag her. Like, Valerie's the writer of this group. Like, I don't like the way Josie treats her at all. I'm like, whoa, like, wait, like, stop. Like, like, back off of her. And then Valerie's like, oh, I don't deal with this, like, with Archie. And then she's like, Josie's like, oh, so you're playing both sides? You can't do both. And I was like, oh my God, like, can't we do both?
To be fair, Archie sucks. So it's like, if I were Josie, I'd be like, why the fuck would you want to play with Archie? But yeah Josie's being way too much. Like, why would you want to play with Archie when you could stick with us divas of color?
No, but she spilled. Like, why are you singing with that boy? Like, with that boy, mad whack, can't do shit. But low key, like, I'm getting that. Like, you yelling at me every fucking day. You're pissed. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I quit. She fucking quits.
Mm-hmm.
And then in comes Josie's fucking fuck-ass mom. Finds herself a new cat. I'm like, are you crazy? Valerie's irreplaceable. But apparently not, because they do find someone to replace her. But she goes, quote, someone skinny and beautiful, but not skinnier or more beautiful than you.
That is so fucked up to say to your daughter. Bro. She also says it has to be a woman of color, which
yes.
I was like, okay, woke Riverdale is back.
Yeah, I was like, okay, point, like, +1, okay, but still -30.
Yeah, +1 for them acknowledging that Veronica's a woman of color in this episode.
Yes, like...
They normally don't, so...
They like, we can use this. Remember when we said Biha last episode? That was why. So
who's the only other teenage character that's a woman of color in this show? Veronica.
Yeah, Rani. Like, this is, yeah. And, Valerie goes to Archie. She's like, I'll partner up with you. And so Veronica sees that and she's like, oh, so you're gonna throw me to the side? Ho.
To be fair, like, Archie needed to fucking communicate. He told Veronica he would perform with her, and then he just, like, went off and started rehearsing with Val, and Veronica showed up, and she's like, what the fuck? Like, you didn't even tell me about this.
Yeah, he could have communicated more. But he was like, oh, but I thought you were doing this as a favor. Like, I understood his point of reference from, like, a dumb teenage boy, like, oh, I thought this was a favor, so, like, if I tell you, we don't have to do it, like, it's fine. But, like, he should have just said that, because she was probably rehearsing her lines and shit, too, and memorizing all night.
Right. Exactly. Like, I understand why she was mad. She called him Ginger Judas.
Please. And, like, now that's, like, what I really know. Like, y'all are using ginger as a slur. Like, that's really what it comes down
no,
to.
No, they are. Riverdale is so funny. They use certain words that are not slurs as slurs. They also eventually they use the word sapphic as a slur. It's so funny. It's like, at one point I'm like, you guys are just using the word sapphic in replacement of dyke at this point.
No, at this point, let's talk. This reminds me of when, like, Nessa Rose says, like, this munchkin boy. Little munchkin
oh my god,
boy,
I can't.
This like, oh god.
This fuck-ass little munchkin boy.
Like, please. So now, Val and Archie are paired together, and Veronica's like, fuck you, Archie, I'm going to the Pussycat Dolls, and I'm gonna be their third.
And then we get this, like, scene of them walking down the hallway with their pussycat ears, and everybody's, like, staring at them.
Like, whoa, who's the new addition? Ooh. But, like, low-key, if I was Valerie, I would have had to punch both Veronica and Josie, because how fucking dare you parade this shit in front of my face? Boo. Two thumbs down. I didn't like that.
Especially when Josie's the one that was treating Val like shit in the first place.
Right, exactly. And we get why, because her parents fucking suck, but, like, also, like, hop off of me a little bit, like.
Also, I just want to give a quick shout out to Melody, the drummer of the Pussycats, who gets like 2 lines in the whole show.
I was like,
I really like her. Like, every time she was on screen, I was like, she's so cute. Like, there's like shots of her like playing the drums and like smiling.
Right.
Like, she's so cute. Like, I want to hear more from her. What does she have to say?
What's her favorite color? What does she think?
We also find out later in the show that she's queer. Like, hello, can we see more of her? Thank you.
Wait, stop. That's cute. Wait, we could have had something.
I know. It annoys me.
There's something to be said about what could have been between her and Cheryl too. Like, well, I'm sure Cheryl had a crush on all of them. Cheryl's always
100%.
100%. But now they're gang. They're. Oh, but we have to talk about the fact that the reason why Veronica is so mad at she's taking it out on Archie's because guess who the fuck kissed?
Fred Miney, my OTP.
Your OTP. Whoa. Which I saw you tweeted that. I promptly ignored. I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
I'm just joking, but I do think they're sweet. But like, I think it's sweet. You know, I understand why they can't be together. But like, I do think it's sweet.
I also really don't care like that. Like, I actually don't think it's that crazy that like they.
I don't care about any of the parents like that.
I think it's like I don't care that they're like together in the sense that like I don't care. Like I don't think it's like a big deal. Like fuck Hiram. Like he's in prison. Like I don't know. Like.
Yeah, and like they didn't sleep together. I mean, not that should matter. Not that it's not cheating if they don't sleep together, but like it's just like this was another time where I was like, Veronica, stay out of adult business. Like I understand. I would not want to see my mom making out with some guy that is not my dad.
Yeah.
But like you don't fucking know what's going on. Okay, first of all, like Archie's parents are separated, so I don't even know why you're bringing that up. Like you don't know their lives. Okay, calm down.
She really brought that shit up in the middle of her confronting Archie about the Val shit. She's like, oh, like you were Judas and your dad's a slut too because he kissed my mom. And now I'm telling you in front of everybody. And I was like, well, first off, Hermione, as we know, was working at the chocolate shop. Then a snake got dropped at the door of the chocolate shop in a weird thread. So she calls Fred And then Fred's like, I don't know why she fucking called Fred, but I guess for some companionship in this frightful times. And then Fred feels bad for her ass. And then he's like, okay, you can come work with us because, you know, this place is, I don't know, scary chocolate shop and they're sending threats and you can work the books. I would have never let her ass touch the books. I would have never let her ass touch the books. With Hiram as a husband, I have a quote. I have a line that said, I just know she already stole $100. Like, she's saying the money is, the books are off. I'm saying, yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure they don't have enough money for the next 3 weeks. Hermione, I fucking wonder why. God. But so they're having a conversation in there, and like basically like she's like, "Yo, you're fucking broke, Fred," and Fred's like, "Yeah, I don't want to tell the guys, and I'm hoping for a big break with the diner, fucking drive-in, whatever the fuck." Bullshit.
There was a lot of like political kind of shit happening in this episode.
It's like, oh, like boo, drag, boring. I don't want that. But then they start kissing and the windows open and Veronica sees it through the fucking
Veronica shows up to the construction site and the outfit she was wearing kind of made me laugh. I was like, you're wearing that at a construction site? She's wearing like knee-high boots and like a mini skirt.
She's like that's one thing about her I have to respect. Like, she's always gonna come fitted. Like, she's
committed. She's very committed.
Like, it doesn't matter where she is. The fit is gonna be on 10. She's gonna be in a nice boot and a nice heel and with her pearls, and she's gonna show up. Yeah. Even if it doesn't fucking make sense. But now she saw Hermione and Fred tonguing each other down. I don't know why they didn't pull down the shades. That pissed me off. I hate when people do like
I know.
Like, I hate when people do like nefarious shit and they don't like hide the fact that they're doing it. Like, broad daylight, we see you kissing. And low key, I think the first time I watched, I was more like you, and I was just like, oh my god, Veronica, stay out of adult business. But now watching it, I'm like, oh shit, like I do get it, because I kind of forgot that she didn't hate Hiram at this point. Like, she wasn't like that, like, oh, like I hate my dad. Like, it's more like I want my family to be together type shit, because she doesn't know how fucking terrible Hiram is. So
yeah, that's true.
I get like,
that's true.
And like Hermione's like telling her to like don't snitch, and it's like, that's a lot of weight. Like, she's just a girl. I got that. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
She's dealing with a lot.
It is very much like, so there's a scene at the end of the episode where like Hermione asks Veronica to sign this. I didn't really understand what this was, but she needs Veronica to sign it because Veronica like owns part of Lodge Industries, and I was like, is that even legal? Like, Veronica's a minor. But whatever, I get. Like, I don't understand why she neneeded Veronica's permission.
Oh, because, okay, so
and she had to forge Veronica's signature.
So basically, from what I understood, right? From what I understood, in order to do something under the Lodge, or to get the deal, because basically, like, she hears that, you know, Fred needs this fucking construction job at the fucking whatever the fuck. What the fuck is it? A drive-in. A drive-through. The drive-in.
Yeah. Drive-in.
And like that will like save, he's hoping that's his next big break, but he doesn't know who's selling the home or whatever. But she knows, obviously, because she's the one who's fucking buying the fucking shit or whatever. And so she's like, oh, like we can help, and like we can help do a dinner party with Mary McCoy or whatever. And this, that, and the third. But regardless, the only way to get him to be the person who does the construction is that they have to have 2 people sign off. Like, it can't just be one person from the Lodge industry to sign off. It has to be approved by 2 people. And since Hiram's in prison, Veronica, who they left it as well, like, so she has to also sign. But it doesn't fucking matter because her mom forges it anyways.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what that. I don't know if that.
Well, but my thing is like, but Veronica's a minor, so you know what I mean? Like, her mom should have permission to sign for her anyway. But I guess maybe it doesn't matter. What do I know?
Yeah, I don't know the logistics.
I'm not a lawyer.
I don't know. This is Riverdale at this point. Like, they're just doing anything. But Veronica's ass is like, I'm not telling that shit because you're tonguing down Fred and you're cheating on my dad. And I was like, actually, fuck yeah. Mm-hmm. Get real.
So then Hermione forges her signature.
Yeah.
And then Veronica finds out about it.
And I think, because Veronica and Hermione actually have like a cute little friendship, and I feel like this is like a cute relationship, and I feel like this is like the point where she's like, oh shit, like low-key my mom's kind of shady. Whoa.
Yeah. And she only has her mom right now, so like she's only seeing what her mom is doing, not what Hiram is doing. So like, she's like, I get it.
I mean,
yeah, she doesn't understand that Hiram is worse.
No, yeah, she doesn't understand that Hiram is worse at all, and that also like they're in this together. Like, Hiram and the mom are in this fucking together, so it's like, yeah, I get her.
Yeah, I got it. It wasn't a bad Veronica episode.
It wasn't. It was just like, again, like, I don't really care for what's going on with these logistics.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't.
But meanwhile, Veronica and Josie are kind of bonding.
Yeah.
Which I liked.
It's cute. Daddy issues,
of course.
You know?
And then we get the variety show performance. First of all, we get our first ad in the series.
Yeah.
Riverdale does this where they put ads in the show.
Right.
They get paid to put ads in the show. There's like a really close-up shot on the mascara, the CoverGirl mascara that Josie is using.
I was like, why are they really making sure they get a clear shot of this mascara? This is... I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, they're gonna keep doing that.
Oh my god.
They even have characters like talk about stuff later on. Like, it's crazy.
I love Coca-Cola. Have I ever mentioned how much I love Coca-Cola?
I used Canva to design my website. Like, I'm pretty sure Veronica says that at one point.
No, literally, like, I'm scared for whatever's coming in the future with these ads, but, you know, I guess they got their coin.
It's funny.
But they're bonding, which is cute.
They're bonding, and then Val and Josie make up because Val finds out that the reason why Josie's being a nightmare is because her dad is in town, and she's like, oh, okay.
Her pretentious ass dad.
And her dad fucking sucks. Oh my god, her dad fucking sucks. When he walked out on their performance,
whoa.
What the fuck?
I didn't like that. I was like, whoa. I was like, is it because they're doing like
that's
techno
insane.
music? Like, what was the reason? Like, I didn't understand like why he like were they not eating? Like, they ate a little bit for like Riverdale standards.
Even if you don't like the performance, like just sit there and don't enjoy it. Why are you walking out?
It reminds me of when like
that's literally so fucking
when
rude.
fucking Sue leaves in the middle of Rachel's fucking funny girl. Literally like the whole entrance like exit like damn, like he really thinks he's Carmen Thibodeau for real. Like, I don't understand, like he's just like a dickhead for real. Like, I don't understand.
And this is your daughter,
and he's
just because she's not doing a genre that you like means she sucks. Like, no, that's not really how it works.
He's really actually, and she has like a panic attack like right as it ends because like he like left in the middle of it. He needs to be shot. A lot of people need to be shot this episode, I fear. A lot of parents, one by one.
Most of the parents,
like electric chair, they all suck. But the only thing I liked that he said was that he pointed out Hiram's gentrification. And he says dollar chasing gentrifier, and he says that Fred is part of it. I was like, oh, like you ate, but other than that, like you really fucking suck. I hate you. Yeah, he sucked. I think he might be in one more episode of the whole show. Okay.
We'll see.
Like, where is he like all this time? Like, damn.
He's on tour. He's like in a band, and he's like never around because he's on tour.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what's happening. I don't believe that guy's booking anything for real. I'm not falling for that propaganda.
No. It's true.
I don't even want his soup at all. Pour it out.
When Josie says, there's always room for one more kitty in my litter box, I was like, that sounds like a euphemism.
I had that down. I was like, and I said, I hate this show. That's what I put right after it. I was like, I hate this show. You know why? Because it feels so jarring after we had a whole regular ass episode. Like, y'all haven't been putting any crazy lines. You can't just throw this shit at me. I'm not eating it. Like, I'm not hungry anymore for that.
Yeah. It either has to be all insane or all not insane.
What the fuck is this episode? I really didn't really vibe with this one. The family dinner where they're talking all these politics, and okay, like a long story short, Fred gets the fucking deal that he wants because, again, like Hermione is fucking Fred and she wants Fred to be successful, and she's like, whatever, that dinner was pointless. I don't know why we had that dinner, to be honest. It was kind of pointless.
Because they had all of these actors that played the parents for this episode, and they were like, we gotta do something with
Might
them.
as well.
This was just like a very adult, it was very like teen drama in the sense that like the teens were like getting involved with their parents' romantic vibes. Like Archie and Veronica were like having opinions on Fred and Hermione. Just like, I don't care. Like, I'm minding my business. If I'm a teenager, like, listen, my parents were married for like, I never had to, like, deal with, like, my parents dating or anything like that. But it's just, like, if I'm a teenager and I know that my parents are, like, single and dating, I don't want to hear about that.
Like, I'm actually, my
I do
ears are
not want to hear about that.
Clogged. I'm stuffing them with candle wax. I'm okay. I'm good. I am okay. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck about your endeavors, your conquests. Keep it to yourself.
Yeah, not one bit. How do we feel about the performance? The Pussycats performance?
Well, you know,
they do a Donna Summer song.
Is that who that is? What song is that? What song was it?
It's called I Feel Love by Donna Summer.
How does it go again?
It was very like electronic. Ooh, I feel love. Like there wasn't a lot of singing.
Is that the same song they used in that Ariana Grande Swarovski fucking commercial? Sorry, that's where my mind.
I wouldn't know, but maybe.
But that's the song they sang. He didn't like it, and that was that.
And their outfits,
their little cat outfits. But he tells Val right before the performance, "Hey, I fucking suck, and I'm dog shit. You should perform with people who are better." And I was like, "You're so real, Archie. Thank you for sparing her that embarrassment."
Speaking of Archie, he does his song. Honestly, honestly, I didn't think it was terrible.
I didn't think it was terrible
Like, I
either.
think out of all the original songs that Archie sings, this is probably the best.
I'm gonna have to say yes, even though I don't know all of them, but based on what I heard, I was like, okay, like, I don't feel like I want to shoot myself.
And also, like, yeah, like, he's not a great singer, but he's really good at playing guitar.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, listening to him play guitar is pleasant.
It was pleasant.
I wasn't mad about that.
Like, okay, like, I'll give, like, he deserved that little something. Like, he moved the crowd, he moved the audience. His voice is not the best.
Like, he should stick to just playing guitar, though.
Low key. Like, I feel like he'd be the perfect, like, producer almost. Like, you don't need to sing. Like, he could, like, be, like, a good Pharrell. Like, Pharrell, like, is not the best singer, but he'll get on a mic sometimes. But for the most part, like, you can just produce. You can write and produce. I mean, leave it at that.
I agree.
We didn't even talk about the fact that he goes to see that music teacher, and the music teacher's like, you're fucking trash, I'm not working with you.
Oh my god, yes! I was like, honestly, thank you. Thank you, music teacher. He was tearing him up. He was like, you don't take this seriously enough. Like, what are you doing? You don't even write your songs down. Like, I need sheet music.
The way that was last episode, and we didn't talk about it at all. Like, that's how, like, this...
That's how much we don't care about the stupid music football storyline.
Like, we get it.
I'm telling you, Archie's storylines are so boring. They really are.
Honestly, like, thank God Hiram comes and tears his life apart, because other than that, like, what would Archie really be? Nothing. He'd be nothing. He'd be nothing burger. He needs to fight the bear. He needs to be in jail. He needs to have the highs and lows of high school football. He needs it.
100%. 100%. He needs to go fight in a war that's, like, in the fucking early 1900s. Like...
What do you mean? What are you talking about? I can't believe that.
Remember when he goes to the army?
I don't get it.
He enlists in the army.
I didn't get there.
And then, but you told me you know that he enlists in the army.
Wait,
though.
I thought like didn't they end up telling him like, oh, that's a bad idea? He goes?
Yeah. So the time jump in season 5, he comes back to Riverdale after serving in the war, and they show flashbacks, and it's like literally like World War I era. Like that's what it looks like. And it's like, what war is this? It's so funny. And his uniform is like 1940, like a 1940s uniform.
I cannot stand this fucking show. This is why we're the point, like, where they were pissing me off, like, oh my god, like, Archie's like trying to go to the military. I'm like, I can't keep doing this anymore with y'all. Like, I have to, like, that's why I never got to that part. Like, I didn't even know he actually got to war. I thought he ended up getting like his GED and calling it, but like, he actually goes to the military.
He literally goes off to war right when they graduate, like immediately.
I hate this show, but I love it so much at the same time. I actually like, can't wait. Like, I literally cannot wait for these, because I'm tired of this, whatever it's going on.
I'm so excited to get farther into the show. Yeah. No, same. I want it to get insane.
Is there anything else in this fucking episode? What else is it? Oh, okay.
I just have a note that says, don't think I didn't catch that little Barchie crumb. Do you know what I'm referring to?
No.
Okay, so when Archie is performing and when the Pussycats are performing, of course they're cutting back and forth to like Betty and Jughead doing their little investigation. And when Betty and Jughead find the car, they come back to the school to like tell Sheriff Keller what they just found. And Archie is singing and Betty hears it over the speaker and she like clocks it.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh, I caught that, Betty.
Wait, I forgot about I didn't forget about it. I just was at this point so fucking tuned out of the episode. I was just like,
understandable.
Let's get it going. But they get Chief Keller's ass and they're like, we found Jason's car and we know where all the evidence is. And gag, they get to the evidence. The car's on fucking fire. And I know it was fucking Hal's ass. I don't know, but I know it fucking was him. I know it.
That's how the episode ends. They find the car on fire, and then Jughead and Betty go to see Polly, and it turns out she escaped through the window.
She jumped out the fucking window, blood on the fucking glass, and her ass jumped. Low-key, if somebody told me, if I'm 6 months pregnant, somebody told me that the love of my life who I was supposed to run away with died, and I've just been living the past few months not knowing that he died, I think I would have jumped out the window too.
Yeah, I agree. And if I was stuck in that fuck-ass place.
Again, St. Mary, St. Rose, I'm not fucking with that place, man. They need to close it down. It's over. I needed her to escape.
You need to just keep calling it a different name every time.
St. Joseph's Apostle is down. St. Thomas Aquinas, close that shit down. No way. I don't want it. What else? Is there anything else?
We already talked about Archie and Val.
Oh, they kiss.
Beautiful.
I was happy that they kissed. And then I was like, never mind. This is not gonna last long. Don't get your hopes up. But they're cute in this little, like, whatever.
They're cute. Oh, also, I don't remember if it was episode 5 or 6, but Veronica and Archie had a cute scene. Like, I will admit, I actually really liked the scene between Veronica and Archie, where she's like helping him bandage up his hand. Yeah,
that was cute.
I thought it was cute because they had attention. It was just like flirty tension, which is nice, because usually everything, especially with most of the ships on this show, but especially with Archie and Veronica, everything is just so full force with them. It's always like, we're fucking every episode.
Yeah,
like,
shirt off.
Can we calm down for a second? Yeah, like oh, it's nice and cute that you're just like having flirty banter like teenagers. I like it when the characters are just flirty,
and it's like almost like flirty friends. Even it's like we're friends, but we can get like flirty a little bit, you know. And it's like cute. It's like, oh, but like, you know, like, but like we're attracted to each other. There's like a tension. Exactly. Like I also like I liked Bughead and I liked Archie in this. I was like, okay, like I see the seeds. I like a slow burn. Yeah, I like this. And those were like slow burn scenes. Yes. They weren't full on getting together. Exactly. I liked it. I had to give it a 9. But shout out to that Archie scene, for real. Shout out to it. But Valchi still ate. Like they had some good stuff this episode. They had some good stuff in the last 2 episodes. They're really cute. But I'm guessing they're done by next episode, probably. Even though their entire relationship is just based off of Val like helping Archie out. Literally. Like, I have my qualms about that. I had that written down. I was like, that's literally all they're using her for, to make him better. And what does she gain from this? She gained nothing. Actually, she lost a lot from Archie. Like, no, actually, it's true. No, she had a scene with Josie. No. But you know what? Archie did tell her. Archie told her, "Yo, tell her to give you your rights back. You deserve a little bit of something." I think he said that. He inspired, and she was like, "Oh, Josie, I want to sing more." And then Josie said, "Absolutely not, but you can help me sing the bridge." And she's like, "Okay." I was like, "Your negotiating skills need work, but I'll take it, Valerie." Like, she went from nothing to something, so I guess. True. Yeah. That's all I have to say about those episodes. I literally have 0 notable lines for this episode, except for the one that I said about the litter box. Yeah. I have nothing else too. These were disappointing episodes for that. They really were. And then my Cheryl Gay moments. In episode 5, I mean, her sleepover with Veronica was clearly the gayest thing. Right. Even though I don't actually really think it was that gay, it was more like friendship. Like, you could tell that like Cheryl genuinely just appreciated Veronica being a friend to her, and she was lonely. But it was still kind of gay, the fact that like she kind of like tricked Veronica into thinking that it would be a sleepover, but it was just her. Like, Cheryl was just like, actually, what if it was just you and I? You know what's funny is that I have a note that says, "Is Cheryl inviting Veronica to a sleepover gay? No, I don't think so. But there is something strange about it." There's something. Yeah, like, maybe if we did end up kissing, like, I wouldn't be mad about it. Like, that, like, what if we kissed? But, like, we're not but that's not my intention, but, like, what if we kissed? No, like, it's like, oh, like, wouldn't be mad, like, pretty face, like, okay, like, we can practice. No, exactly. Like, Cheryl wouldn't have turned it down. Don't let her at all. Do Cheryl and Veronica ever kiss in this show? They do kiss in season 6. Life is so good. Wait, hold on. Have you ever seen that clip of Veronica saying, "It's not queer baiting, it's saving the world"? No. It's in that scene. Oh, God. They kiss in a really non-romantic way, but they do kiss. Okay. That's all I'll say. Okay, well, I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Anyway, why? What were you going to say? I was like, here I go again. I keep forgetting, but here I go again. I was like, dude, Betty and Cheryl kiss. Get this purple. I'm actually going to say something right now, and it's that Lily Reinhart and Madelaine Petsch do kiss on screen on Riverdale. The actors kiss. They kiss each other on the mouth at one point. For why? Madelaine kissed like all of the fucking girls in the cast for real. wait, they kissed? For why? Do you want me to tell you? No, because I was literally like, they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't, because I'm like, they're cousins. Their characters are cousins, yes, but I'm saying the actors kiss each other. It doesn't necessarily mean the characters do. How is that possible if it's in the show? You don't get what I'm saying. They're playing playing different characters. Oh. It's like, is it like when I'm trying to remember. They're playing props? No, I wish they did a body switch episode. That would be so fun. It's like they're playing their ancestors. It's like a fictional story where they're back in time. I honestly can't fully remember. It's in season 6. Okay.
Oh yeah, there's this episode in season 6, which is like kind of an alternate. They do this little 5-episode arc that's an alternate universe that's called Riverdale, and there's this episode that shows generations of Cheryl's family, and one of Cheryl's ancestors was involved with one of Betty's ancestors, but they're not related in that universe.
Oh.
I don't know. It's complicated.
Yeah.
But they do kiss.
Okay, I understand. Okay.
And that's why it's so shocking, because you're like, whoa.
And I think this is why I understand why Madelaine had to go and say, like, no, I haven't hooked up with anybody in the cast. Leave me out of it. Because she's fucking kissing everybody on the whole show. Like, at this point, I'm surprised. At this point, you're going to tell me Cheryl and Kevin kissed. No.
I actually think they don't kiss on screen, but when we get to it, I'll tell you. I think it's in season 2. There's like this scene where apparently everybody always says that like Cheryl and Kevin made out, but like it's not actually in the show. Like it was like a cut scene or something, but I don't know if it actually is true or if the actors were like joking about it.
Okay.
But they're like at a gay club and they're drunk.
Okay.
I don't know.
A gay club.
Anyway,
let's cut it off here. Let's just really like end this. It's a gay club in season 2. Was it called Innuendos?
Yeah, actually I don't know if it's a gay club, but they were acting like it was a gay club. I don't know.
Well, these episodes were not Roberto's finest.
They were fine. Notice how we talked for longer about episodes that we didn't like, because there's always so much more to criticize.
Yeah, there's so much more to criticize. Like,
than when you're praising something.
Right. Like, what was wrong with this episode? Almost everything. A lot.
We did not like that they were just pretty boring. I mean, I liked episode 5 more, but it was still really sad for Cheryl. So
the lore was good, I guess, but it was just like you really need that wackiness. It doesn't feel the same if you don't have it. And
yeah, 100%.
I'll never fucking come for their wacky lines again. That's a lie, I'm lying. But I'll never come for Veronica's wacky lines again.
Or at least when they happen, you'll like at least be like, this is Riverdale, you know? It doesn't feel like Riverdale without it.
Yeah, it felt very ABC Family derogatory.
Yeah, definitely. What did I say? I said it felt like Pretty Little Liars. That was on ABC Family.
You said it. You clocked it right there.
That's all we have to say about these episodes.
Yeah, that's all I have to say. I don't even have a character ranking. I don't have anything. I got nothing. They squeezed it all out of me.
We didn't even have anything for our segments. I don't have any Cheryl Gay moments from episode 6 because she wasn't in episode 6. Make up some headcanon. She was doing something gay off screen.
She was making the costumes for Josie and the Pussycat dolls, and she was so busy that she couldn't be on screen because she was making them. Because Josie was like, oh my god, like, you wear such cunty outfits. I saw your sleepwear outfit and from your dream that one time that I wasn't in, but like I saw it, I could tell. And can you make our costumes? And she was like, fuck yeah, like give me the measurements. And then she was in the basement making cunty things with Nana Rose.
Perfect. That's beautiful. I totally agree.
Yes. And I think it's gay too, because like she would do anything for Josie. Yeah. Whose real name is Josephine.
100%. Yeah, after Josephine Baker. And her dad's like, you don't know who Josephine Baker is, do ya? Like, I'm sorry, why would this white 15-year-old boy know who that is? Like relax a little bit, okay?
I was like, all right, that guy is so pretentious. I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm done with these losers, these freaks. Like, I'm so over it. I can't believe we had so much parent shit. I'm pissed. I'm annoyed. I'm vexed.
I know. There's too much parent stuff. Hopefully we'll get less of it in the next 2 episodes, which will be episode 7 and 8.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary folks, we have covered episodes 5 and 6.
5 and 6.
I hope you enjoyed this. It was you won't know it because Emily will have expertively edited everything, but this was one of the hardest episodes we've ever had to fucking do. It is 2 a.m., but thankfully her and I have no real sleep schedule, so we're able to be so vibrant and alive at such late hours.
I'm literally about to like go eat dinner.
Oh my god, that's beautiful. What are you gonna eat?
I think I'm just gonna have a sandwich.
That's still, or like an Eggo waffle, maybe, if you want to. I don't know.
I think I do have some. Maybe I will.
You never know. Just fuck around. Put a little syrup. Try the cinnamon. Butter, cinnamon, just a little bit, not too much. Don't get too crazy. Then you put a little syrup. Try it. It's really good. But
okay.
But yes. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to hear next, and subscribe to all our platforms. Follow all our platforms at Riverdeep Podcast on Twitter, Instagram. Leave a rating. 5 stars, leave a comment. We've seen such beautiful comments, beautiful things said about the pod, and we really are happy that you're enjoying it. It really, like, actually, like, I'm like gagged, like, oh, you guys are talking about us? whoa.
I know it makes us really happy, and it also like motivates us.
Yeah, it
like,
does.
you
Yeah.
know,
It's
like
beautiful.
it's good to know that people enjoy us. I'm gonna humbly request that, like, please, if you don't follow us on Instagram, please do it, because I put it takes a lot of time to make the post that I put on Instagram, because I'm doing some dumb, like, graphic design is my passion, stupid like meme editing, and we don't have a lot of followers at all on Instagram, so like, please follow us. I'm begging.
We're begging on our hands, because actually they're so fucking funny. Like, you don't even understand. Like, there's a whole other world out there of graphic design that Emily's putting into this shit. Go fucking look. If you actually no, because that's like, no, go do it right now. I'm waiting. We'll give you 10 seconds to just go put in River Deep Podcast on Instagram and go follow, because it's actually fucking hilarious. Like, there's good soup on there. There's good delicious soup, tomato bisque. Okay, if you're not into that, French onion. If you're not into that, fucking soup, nigga, go eat the fucking soup. So anyways, we hope you enjoyed. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.